It's Truck Series night in America. Truck Series night in America. Welcome once again. It's time to watch some tomfoolery. Ozzy, what are you doing? Like, yeah, Ozzy was playing with his food. Anyway, Truck Series. I have not kept up with all the changes in the trucks because I know there's some driver swaps and number swaps and new faces. So I'm kind of learning as we go here, like most people. Because keeping up with Cup is a full-time job, so. Let me get the YouTube app running here on my phone, and we'll be straight. Expanded GMS team, and for you, that means a whole new crew of guys, a whole new, number, a whole new set of trucks, all sorts of stuff. What does that mean really behind the scenes, or what can I mean for you on the track? Everyone knows that particularly this offseason, I felt like we really were able to move the needle in the right direction for our trucks. So it was great having two new teammates come in with Tyler and Zane. What's that pain in my arm? Sheldon return and work with him. Okay, audio test, testicles 1, 2, testicles 1, 2. It works. It lives and breathes. Truck Series at Daytona. Once again, rain delay, but a short one. They just got a drop hit road. They just did the opening ceremony. Say what's up. A short rain delay. The track is dry, but now they got a drop hit road and they're about to start. So it's basically starting on Tom, just like 5 or 10 minutes late. They've already sang the national anthem and all that. I waited until after that was over to get on here. So Zane Smith is in the 21. That's new this year. If you thought the Clash was a stupid race, people, this truck race has the potential to top it. There's a lot of morons in this race. But I was surprised looking at the entry list. There's a lot of good drivers in this race, too. There's so many people that have got me to Daytona Beach. Truck Series night in America. California kid from Huntington Beach, California. There's some other West Coasters in the race, though. You and Riley Herbst, he's starting on pole. These rain delays piss me off, even though this is a really short one. But I was ready to get on here and stream. Motorsports, the off-road race team. So me and Riley have grown up together. Since we were little. So we're both gonna duke it out at Daytona. But I hope I'm on top. Right, good job and good luck. You hear that? He likes to be on top. Gay. Just kidding. Ross Chastain, that's my dude. He's full-time in Xfinity this year, part-time in trucks. I don't want to say you have nothing to lose, but all that matters is that checkered flag. Yeah, well, there is a lot to lose. We want to get this 40 truck off to a good start for owner points. There's nothing attached to it. Wonder who else is driving the 40 truck this year. So, you want to do good. Plan B Sales came on board. iRacing, that's so awesome for me as a kid running iRacing, and for having those guys come on with Time and Jesse on the 45 and myself. It's so cool. I went the wrong approach at Talladega last fall and tried to just run my own race and didn't work with the Team Chevy drivers, and that was a mistake. You cannot win fighting against Team Chevy, so we're working together. I've made my peace. I apologized a million times, and I want to pay it forward a little bit tonight and work with Brett and all these other GMS guys, and whenever Ty and Natalie get up there to go race. Like Natalie Decker, you just said whenever Natalie gets to the front. Natalie Decker will not be racing for the win tonight. I regret to inform you. Natalie Decker will not be a factor tonight except for whatever crash happens. As far as doing truck race reactions, Daytona, Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond, Talladega, Canadian Tire, Eldora, I'll probably do reactions to those. Do not expect many truck race reactions this year. Michigan, because Michigan and trucks is good. That'll probably be the ones I react to.
he should. And joined now by Tyler Ankrum. So a year ago, this guy was too young to race here. He was actually too young for the first 3 races of the season. So how awesome is it to be?
Well, Natalie Decker, she showed some potential in lower divisions, but she got put in trucks last year and wrecked in every race she was in, sometimes multiple times a race. Most of the time, it was her fault. And I can't believe she got another truck ride this year. But, you know, everybody wants to sponsor the chick driver, so. She's no Haley Deegan. Haley Deegan's a good driver, but she's an ARCA. Come here, Mr. Aussie. Get out from there.
Trying to make a racket and maybe try and beat those 2 guys, but I think
shut my door.
We're have a fun year. I think I'm really confident in what we have here at GMS Racing and Chevrolet. I'm so blessed and lucky to be here.
Great future for this guy, Tyler Ankrum.
I look forward to whenever Haley Deegan starts running truck races, because Haley Deegan, I think, is going to be really good. She's very impressive. She drives over her head and races hard, but I think she's going to be good. She's going to piss a lot of people off along the way. She already has. Natalie Decker just pisses people off because she can't drive.
Who's that guy? Who are the rookies that we think can be a big part of the story in 2020?
Seeing them getting better, younger and younger, aren't you, Joey?
There's definitely plenty of young ones coming
Mr. Aussie.
It's interesting, you know, you see in the Xfinity
Meow. Mr. Aussie said meow. That's the price you pay. You come in here, Aussie. I'm going to mess with you. For all those times you mess with me.
You know, we mentioned earlier in the day during qualifying, 25 of the drivers that will start in the Daytona 500 have won races in the Truck Series. So this certainly is a springboard.
Open my window because I shut my door. It'll probably get hot in here. Yes, Mr. Ozzy, I'm opening the window. He likes it when I open the window. Mr. Ozzy loves the open window.
Things that you can really learn. You're working with a lot of the spotters that are here tonight are the same ones that are on the roof for Sunday.
I don't know if this will be a stream worth doing, but here we are.
Really smart people, good pit crews, things like that.
You gotta think this race will be crazy.
And you'll see it quickly too.
Although once again, I'm enduring a rain delay. Can they seriously just start going around and dry pit road under yellow? Like, can they just dry pit road during the pace laps? I don't know why we have to sit here. Until then, I have to listen to Vince Welch and Michael Waltrip talk about nothing. Joey Logano is the guest commentator. Good God, it's 7 degrees up there. It's pretty cold here. It's supposed to snow this week sometime again. The forecast keeps changing. Snow, rain, rain and snow, wintry mix, snow. They can't make up their mind. So I guess we'll find out Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday just what the hell we're going to get. Until then, it's a guessing game. Tomorrow, I would like to stream some more Batman. I want to finish off that Batman thing we were doing. I'll find time to do that tomorrow. You know what? I actually can handle Mikey better than I can Vince Welch's retarded ass. Joey Logano just gets on my nerves because he's a fucking phony, fake douchebag. But Vince Welch is just terrible at his job. So... Mikey, I expect stupidity. Vince Welch, I just expect him to be really lame and boring and say stupid shit and get excited over things that are not worth getting excited over. That's what annoys me about a lot of NASCAR announcers, because they're paranoid that the viewers are going to get bored. They start hyping up shit that's not really that exciting. And Vince Welch is one of those guys who'll be like, oh my God, look at this! And nothing's going on. But the Truck Series race is, you know, bound to have excitement in it because these kids don't know how to drive. Some of them don't. Some people don't think that the Truck Series should be allowed to race at Daytona and Talladega. I think they have a point, but it does make for an entertaining show, so I'm glad they do it. But, I mean, how else are you going to learn? What, are you going to wait till you get all the way to the Xfinity Series before you run your first super speedway race? So they might as well run Daytona and Talladega in trucks. These guys have got to learn how to do it. If you're age 16, you can run a truck race, but they won't allow you to run Daytona or Talladega. You have to be 18 to run Daytona and Talladega. I know you have to be 18 to run Xfinity or Cup, but truck drivers can be 16 years old or 17 years old. Like last year, Tyler Ankrum, I think, was like 17, and they wouldn't let him run Daytona at the start of the year, but he ran every other race and won Kentucky. But since he was too young to run Daytona, they gave him a waiver and let him make the playoffs because he won at Kentucky. And now he's 18, so he can actually run Daytona.
Track trying efforts continuing. We're close. It was a rain shower. It wasn't heavy, but it was about 30 minutes in length that caused us to lose the track, as they say.
It literally keeps raining just before the start of every race.
Completed. We do have a few changes for this year as compared to last. In fact, our playoffs are expanding from 10 drivers from 8. You like this, Mike, or not? I love it. Everybody wants a playoff.
Of course Mikey loves it.
Down in the garage area, and they think this is the strongest field of trucks that's ever
Mikey's a fucking idiot.
a truck race. And so to have guys getting it, another couple guys getting
We call this the Kyle Busch Motorsports rule. Kyle Busch's 2 trucks didn't make the truck playoffs last year, so we expanded the field by 2 trucks to make sure that they get in this year. But they have better drivers this year, so they should make it anyway. But that's the Kyle Busch Motorsports rule. We expanded the playoff field.
There's some drama that goes along with that we want to keep, but I also think that I've been on that
Mr. Rossi.
before and missed it. And boy, when you're out of the playoffs, nobody even knows you're on the racetrack anymore. So
They should have just made it.
I think give everyone more opportunity to have a shot.
And that final cutoff race with 4 guys being
I started too early again. I thought the race was probably going to start on time. It was looking good.
That's for sure. Let's go back downstairs and check in with Adam.
Now I got to sit here and do this like we did last night.
Johnny Sauter. The break before this, they were talking about all the rookies, all the young guys in this race here at Daytona. You're a veteran. How much do you look at that?
Well, that grass on the front stretch should be very healthy after yesterday and today.
Hell, that stuff you can't worry about. I mean, stages and all that, you got to try to get as many points as you can. So our goal with our 10 to 4 tonight is to try to stay up front. Obviously, got a little extra pressure tonight with the silver on it. All the Thor Sport trucks celebrating Duke and Ronda's 25th anniversary. So it'd be pretty cool to get them to victory lane. But yeah, just we got a lot of speed in our Ford, and I know my teammates feel good about their stuff too.
Ooh, I worked hard today. I'm not sore, I'm just tired. And I'm going to attempt to stay up and play Friday the 13th after this with my friends, but I'm going to be just burnt out because I am tired. Woke up at 7 this morning ready to go to work. 7:30 rolls around. Tells me he's got to go get something. He'll be there in an hour. 8:30 rolls around, still not here. Then he shows up at 9. Then we had to run around. Went and worked for a little bit. Then we went to 8 to eat something. Then we went back. I hated that I woke up at 7 o'clock to go to work at 9:30. I could have used that extra hour and a half of sleep because I woke up really sleepy. But whatever. That's why I'm so damn tired. I felt like I could have slept another 2 hours this morning.
I'd get in trouble if I did. So, yeah, no, that's cool. It's important stuff.
And then I got to sit here and watch a rain delay for the second day in a row.
We got a race to run tonight, and I don't know. I just feel good. I feel calm tonight, and I know our truck's running good, so that's all that matters to me.
Veteran moves from Johnny Sauter, Jamie.
That's right. Rafael Lassard joining me now.
Who
5
the
races
fuck?
last year, but this year, driving for Kyle Busch Motorsports.
Okay, you're driving for Kyle Busch Motorsports. If you don't run good, you're a failure.
To know you're going to have one crew chief and one team all year.
It's awesome. I'm really excited for this year. I got a great group of people behind me.
Oh, he's French Canadian. Oh, ho, ho.
It's been awesome helping me throughout the off season, getting ready for this moment to happen. And I'm really
He's from
happy.
Quebec.
My debut out there at the Tundra is great, so
Get
it
out
makes
from under
my
there.
job
Get
easier.
out from under there now.
Focus on learning as much as I can in the draft tonight.
No, I'm off tomorrow, thank God. It's going to be too cold.
Every lap.
It's going to be too cold to do what we need to do, and the heater's not over at that house yet, so
It's not easy, though.
we're not going till Monday.
Canada. Take us through what you've given up, what you've done to commit.
So
to
I'm
this
off
race
tomorrow.
this time.
Yay!
We sacrificed a lot. Me and my family and I, and a lot of
thought we were going to work, but it's going to be too cold.
But I can thank enough Toyota for the help, and they believe in me a lot for giving me this opportunity this year full time. It's going to be awesome, and I'm just ready. I moved to Morrisville lately, and it's been awesome being in the racing world and full time training at the gym at TRD, and they have everything we need. So I'm just really happy, and I can't wait to get this thing started.
Oh, shit, hit my microphone, my bad.
I love hearing you talk about it, and we're happy to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Alan?
He's not real sure what to do with his hands right now.
As we listen to Rafael Lessard, and certainly a driver that would not be surprised if he's out there contending for the win. Tonight we had 6 drivers get their first career win last season, and wouldn't be surprised if that number is up around 6 again this year. Do you remember your first win at the NASCAR level? Where was that, and what that meant to you?
Yeah, oh man, my first win was in Kentucky in an Xfinity car, and I remember that just being it was on Father's Day, and it was such a special moment to be able to
Oh, if only I knew how much I was going to hate Joey Logano back in 2009 or 2008 when he started running Xfinity races.
There's a lot of pressure to do that. I ultimately didn't when I first got to the Cup level, but in the Xfinity level, I was able to do that fairly quickly, and that was just a huge moment. And honestly, winning so early at a young age is what propelled me into moving to Cup so soon. So that's why.
Nah, what propelled him into moving to Cup so soon was Tony Stewart leaving Gibbs and them not having a driver to replace him, so they just grabbed Logano and went with it.
If you're not out there competing for wins, you're branded as a mid-packer.
Joey Logano's been handed everything.
And, you know, you almost don't have a lot of time to learn a lot. That's why you got to figure things out as quick as possible, put the work in, put the effort in. Like
And he's a dirty driver, too.
What about Johnny Sauter?
Joey Logano's the dirtiest driver in the Cup Series.
I saw him last night at dinner, and he said, we're going to win this race. We've got a truck that has all the speed, everything it needs to do so. He knows what he's doing. He's confident. He's standing there. You could just see it in his eyes. Rafael Lessard, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to see. And so it's just so interesting. That's what the Truck Series is all about. You got the grizzled old veterans that come in here and just know that they know what's going on. Look at that man standing there.
And he's smart enough to wish his life ahead.
When is Jeff Gordon going to run a truck race at Martinsville like him and Dale Jr. talked about?
But yeah, he's obviously the experience that Johnny Sauter brings to the table. Matt Kraft is able to do as well. Those are the experienced guys out there that go out on this draft. They're not nervous right now. They know exactly what to do. They know what to do at the end of the race. They know how to, the best way possible to survive the race and be able to get to the end of it.
As we look at Thor Sports numbers from a year ago and some of the highlights from their season, of course, the biggest highlight of all, Matt Crafton being the season champion. But I can tell you that top statistic, just one win, that's something that is high on the list of all those that drive at Thor Sport. They want to pump some extra air into that number and raise that number well above the number 1.
I wanted to like Joey so bad, and then he showed everybody what a douchebag he is.
For sure, Alan.
And he wants another championship, obviously, with plenty of wins. But we were talking about it on the pre-show.
God, can this race start already? I shouldn't have started so soon. I was going to start at 7:20 because that was 10 minutes before the ceremonies. So then I waited to start after the ceremonies, and we're still sitting here waiting.
I did check. That was like the biggest trophy of the year, and it paid the best out of all years. So the critics will say what they want to say. They're always going to have something negative to say. But I know how fast we were at the end of the year. I mean, we had a bunch of second place finishes, and we were there each and every week. We just had too many mechanical gremlins last year, and I think kept us from Victor Lane. But I know Smart Ford F-150.
I didn't see the final truck race last year. I was at an Alice Cooper concert. And I remember looking on my phone after the show going, holy fuck, Matt Crafton won the truck championship without winning a single race. Oh, but you got to win races in this format. Matt Crafton said, hold my beer. Hold my beer.
fortunate for Duke and Rhonda and always having such great sponsors as Menards and always being behind me, do thick and do thin, and you got to win them 3 championships and what Duke has done.
I had Domino's for supper. That was the best Domino's pizza I've ever had, but I ate it too fast. I didn't really eat it fast. I just ate a lot of it, and I laid in bed for about 10 minutes afterwards going, God, I'll never eat pizza again. It was so good, though. I could tell when I opened up the box, I was like, this is about to be the best Domino's pizza I've ever had. I'm so sick of pizza, but I keep eating it. All right, Ozzy, you want out? Let me pet you, Mr. Ozzy.
You gotta take care of your business. Always, right there at the racetrack and at home as well. And, you see, they talked about the drought a bit and winning the championship.
58 races since his last win, but he won the championship last year.
What do you think about that?
LOL.
You know, I guess you could have mixed emotions back and forth. Bottom line is he performed enough to get through each round, to get to Homestead Miami Raceway to race for a championship, and outperformed his 3 other competitors there to also win the championship. That's the bottom line. They all had the same rules. Everyone had the same opportunity. He was able to progress through the rounds without the playoff points from the wins, and that says something about his playoff run as well. So even though there wasn't the checkered flags that were on his side, he was able to win the biggest trophy, the one that matters the most, the championship. So it does reward consistency. The system also rewards.
Although those silver trucks that the Thor Sport guys are driving are really cool, especially Crafton's. I like that truck.
We didn't have the wins that the big 3 had at the time, and ultimately we were able to get to Miami still and beat them that day, and also win the championship. So, you know, you can do this multiple ways of getting there. Either way, you have to perform at a pretty elite level.
What I love is he was able to get out of that truck on Friday night, get on that stage in Miami and celebrate a championship. A few years from now, we're not going to worry about his winless streak or his drought. But what I think also is he was able to tell a lot of people, you counted me out. You didn't think I could do this. I told you so. And Matt Crafton was quick to do that to me. He said, you should have picked me, Mike. I told you I was going to win this championship. Those bragging rights are what's so special.
Yeah, I love how Matt said he felt pretty good on Saturday morning when he woke up as champion. Yeah. We're going to go back to our studio in Charlotte. Talk to our pole winner, Riley Herbst.
They made it sound like they were like about to start the race like 20 minutes ago.
The Great American Race. You don't get a name like that by chance. No, that's something you earn. Because this isn't just another race. It's a run of history. Someday at 2:30 Eastern on Fox. I can overcome any challenge.
Really does follow you everywhere.
It's like, stay tuned, we're about to start. 30 minutes later, fuck.
You have no idea what you did to me. Boy, I made you. You destroyed me. Your family is your fatal flaw.
So it's out with a bang.
Prodigal Son, Mondays at 9. We're watching this one on Fox Now or Hulu.
It's always, don't worry. Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's on commercials and I didn't mute it. Whoops, I was texting. Unless y'all want to hear Skip and Shannon's commercial. Happy Valentine's Day, you whores. That pizza was my Valentine. Yeah. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Shut my door. I mean, you can hang out in here. Just shut my door. I don't want the noise from the outside coming in. Yeah, Blake's here. We went to the arcade today so he could play the virtual reality, the Oculus virtual reality thing. I might play it next time because those things are pretty cool. I missed the PlayStation VR. And it's not as good as the Oculus, but PlayStation VR was a neat experience. Because that was my first time playing anything VR.
And I want to take a look here at the Kyle Busch Motorsports stable for 2020. You see the starting lineup for them. And the 15 Riley Herbst, he captured the pole earlier.
Riley Herbst is such a tool.
And Christian Eckes filling that 18 truck. And the 4 of Rafael Lassard. A pretty good lineup there for
She had to make sure she was going to pronounce the name right.
And Riley Herbst, big day for
Rafael Lassard?
Start the race.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? A few days ago, he wasn't even driving this truck. So for him to show up at Daytona and get in this truck, get in the pole, you know, like he said on his interview earlier, it really didn't
Todd
have anything
Bodine.
to do
I
with
hate
him.
Todd Bodine.
You know, this is about preparation, and this tells you how good
As an Earnhardt
KBM
fan,
is as
I got a real
race team
problem
to
with
be
those
able to come
Bodine
down
assholes.
with anybody, sit this thing on a pole. Now, they dropped that rag, it's a different story. Now, he's got to put his head on his shoulders, he's got to use his head, and he's never done this before, so it's going to be interesting to see how he handles it.
And he's had challenges getting to Daytona. He and I were on the same flight last week going down for the Arca Menards race, and that's when we had tornadoes. They canceled all the flights. Riley jumped.
Yeah, Haley Deegan and her family were like almost in a tornado on the way to the ARCA race last week.
Certainly there, and it's been a big day for him already. Obviously, capturing the pole. We want to bring in Riley Herbst now to our coverage of the Truck Series, joining us out at the race.
This dude looks like Opie from Mayberry. He really does. He looks like a little Ron Howard. Well, Andy, I'm going to go over to Mount Pilot and worship Satan. I'm sure you get all the sponsors in there, kid. Nah, he's a pro. He's had sponsors his whole fucking career, so he knows. Dry the track.
Last time you were in a KBM truck at Talladega, you came within a whisker of winning that race. What can you take?
He came within an ass hair of winning at Talladega. Mount Pilot. Got that from when Beavis and Butthead watched that heavy metal video and the guy looked like Barney. And Beavis goes, well, Andy, I'm going to go over to Mount Pilot and worship Satan.
Don't expect anything like the end of the last Talladega race. We're definitely going to go for broke here, and there's not going to be no lifting going below the double yellow line tonight.
So, Riley, it wasn't that long ago, probably 2 weeks or something, you were driving this truck. How did all that go down? You know, we've known for a while that Kyle didn't have a driver for this truck at Daytona. How did it go?
Why was it Kyle driving? Oh, yeah, because the last time he raced at Daytona in anything that wasn't a cup car, he broke his legs.
The shop, which is Judges Racing, they're going to get a final fitting before we came down here, and my phone rang from people at Kyle Busch Motorsports asking if I was interested in driving this super fast 51 Toyota Tundra, and I said absolutely. This thing is so fast, especially here at Daytona, so I could not miss up the opportunity.
I got a long night ahead of me. Assuming, of course, everybody plays Friday the 13th later. I know they played last week, but last week I literally just had to go to bed. I went to bed at like 9 last week. And I remember I got the notification on my phone that I was being invited to play, but I was too tired. I couldn't do it. So I'm going to try to tough it out tonight, even though I'm exhausted. Then we're going to get up and stream the Xfinity race tomorrow at 2:30. And then we're going to stream Batman afterwards, probably. So these NASCAR streams are getting a lot of views for me.
Riley, how excited are you going into the 2020 season?
I know it's usually just people clicking on and watching for like a minute and then fucking off, but it's nice to see some view numbers for once.
I couldn't believe this. I'm looking into 2020, just being relaxed, gonna have fun each weekend, and we're just gonna take what it gives us. And so far, it's gone off on a good foot. We got the pole here in the Mobile One Toyota Tundra, and our.
Am I paranoid, or is it raining again?
So we're really looking forward to the 2020 season, and we're gonna try to get.
Or is that just my eyes playing tricks on me?
Riley, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Best of luck to you out there in Daytona.
I think it's raining again.
Thanks. It might be a late one, so everybody go grab a monster. Stay away from there.
God damn it.
That's a good point. We certainly might need some energy drinks. But he seems a very calm, collected young
I got a
man.
Twitter.
Doesn't even seem to have an ounce of pressure on his
It looked like it was
shoulders.
starting to rain again.
Race, guys.
My eyes were like trying to deny it. Like, no, it's just the camera getting blurry. No.
You know,
I think it's
he's a calm,
raining.
cool kid. He's raced a lot, so the pressure's not a big thing for him. And
If it's raining,
I think that he knows
I'll
he's
flip
got
over to
good truck
NASCAR
and
Heat
he's
and we'll stream some races on that while we wait for the
thing is,
truck race to come back.
He doesn't have a lot of experience. I was hoping to get another question because I wanted to know if he went and studied some film after he talked to Kyle. Because that's what I found when I was starting out. When I talked to my brothers and Mark Martin helped me a lot, if I went back and watched the races after talking to him, I learned way more. Yeah, that's what he was talking about. Yeah.
Name something more dramatic than watching a truck series race at Daytona on Valentine's Day.
This year, but more importantly for this race, this is not his first race at Speed Weeks. He ran the ARCA Menards race last week and had a top 10 finish.
I like how because it might be raining, they're not telling us, and they quickly cut away from the track.
And again, he's got some great teammates.
Yeah.
And he's in a Toyota. Todd said his Toyota's guaranteed to win. So he's got some great teammates, and he's in a good.
Nobody on my Twitter's really covering the truck race, so.
Type of a racetrack. And speaking of teammates, let's take a look at one of them at Kyle Busch Motorsports. It's the young Christian Eckes there.
I think Christian Eckes is going to be a good driver.
Obviously, you see his numbers here in the ARCA series. He was the champion last season in ARCA. I think his numbers kind of speak for himself. Makes sense why they would put him in a truck full-time for KBM, guys.
Absolutely, and especially after what we saw last year in those 8 races. You know, like I said earlier in the show, you know, he drives beyond his years. You know, we watch a lot of these young kids come in, and they make these inexperienced mistakes. They make a wrong move. They put themselves.
Yeah, I actually like Christian Eckes.
Christian never seemed to do that. He always.
Who's that other guy? Chandler, what's his name? Who drove for Kyle Busch last year? I can't remember.
And that's what we saw last year at Daytona.
That guy's really good too.
You know, he got back in the pack just a little bit a couple of times, but he never panicked. You know, if he was in the middle of the row and guys inside, outside him, calm, cool, collected, just wait to get in the line, and that's what's impressive. I think he just drives beyond his years.
You know, I mentioned on Race Hub this week that Kyle
Nobody watches Race Hub.
went to Homestead,
NASCAR America on NBC.
to potentially win. So they put Christian Eckes in that. That's how much confidence he had in Christian Eckes. They put him
He's
in
coming.
to try to go win that Owners Championship, and he did. The 88 of Matt Crafton was not eligible for the Owners Championship because they did not qualify for the final race, but the truck for KBM was, and they put Christian Eckes in it.
Yeah, Noah Gregson's right about one thing. Caitlin Vincey's pretty hot.
How much confidence I have in this
I hate Noah Gregson, but looking at Caitlin Vincey, I'm like, yeah, he was right about that
I
one.
think that he's going to win multiple races, and I think he's going to be in our championship for at Homestead. Now, can he win the championship? Well, we'll see how it goes, but with Rudy on the box and this kid's experience in how he does things, I think he's got a good shot.
For the first time, I don't disagree with him.
Oh, that's good. We have one on-record agreement already here on this show. Let's talk about another Kyle Busch Motorsports teammate to Christian Eckes. Rafael Lessard, 5 truck starts in the past there. Best start 9th, worst start 14th. Also has some starts as well in the ARCA series. He'll have Mike Hillman Jr. on top of the pit box helping to guide him. What do you guys make of his opportunity this season and how he might perform in the trucks?
Well, I think we know a little less about Rafael than we do some of the other guys, but he came here as a 14-year-old and won several cars, super late model races, and won the championship, I think, at 14 or 15 years old. So he was obviously fast. He was driving for David Gillen at the time, but he's been steady. He's just like Todd, just like Christian Eckes. He doesn't get in any trouble. It maybe hasn't had the speed early on that maybe Christian did, but he's going to be good. He's with a great team. I think you know a little bit about his crew chief, don't you, Todd?
Oh, yeah.
I like this young man because of his crew chief, of course, Mike Hillman Jr., who led me to all of my wins and 2 championships. But the thing that I liked about Rafael is, you know, he had 5 starts last year and only won top 10. But we'd say that's pretty bad for a KBM truck. But this young man had no experience of any sort of this type coming into those. So he went out there. He learned. He didn't wreck anything, all 5 starts, and that's what he had to do. And I think that's what got him this opportunity this year to be in this truck again because he did those things and did them right. So I think with Mike, and Mike is really good with young guys and teaching them how to race. And I think
Caitlin Vincey's pretty.
You know, he came here 4 or 5 years ago from quarterback.
Reminds me of that time that ESPN was doing the Cup race at Talladega, and a caution came out on the last lap, and they wouldn't tell us who the winner was, even though they definitely had the replay showing that Boyer was ahead of Harvick when the caution came out. But they were like, "Oh, we don't know who won. We're from NASCAR." And then conveniently after NASCAR says who won, they cut to a replay and say, "Look at that, Boyer was ahead."
As a caricature artist,
That's some ESPN shit right there. But then again, the last couple of years, Fox has really gone downhill. Fox now is worse than ESPN ever was. I'd be willing to bet that in a couple of years, ESPN will probably get NASCAR back. Depending on, well, I mean, if Fox I know NASCAR's not going to get half the money that they've been getting from Fox, because Fox signed like a 20-year deal with NASCAR back in 2001 when NASCAR was at its peak. So they paid like shit tons of money, because NASCAR used to get as good ratings as the NFL, and they would beat the NBA in ratings. So Fox paid out the ass. Well, here we are 20 years later, and ratings have like gone way down. So they're really overpaying for NASCAR. Ratings have started to come back up and stabilize, but they're not even half of what they were from 2001 to 2005 at NASCAR's peak. But Fox is stuck with this right now, but the TV deal comes up, I think, in 2024. That could make or break NASCAR, because I feel like for some reason we've just been surviving on the Fox money. NASCAR themselves. Certainly not the teams. They don't get any of that money. But I feel like NASCAR has been surviving on Fox money, because Fox paid a lot to get NASCAR. That's why the other half of the season has been NBC, TNT, then it was NBC, and then it was TNT, then ESPN and ABC, and now it's NBC. Like, it changes because the other, like, ESPN was the ones who decided not to re-up NASCAR a couple of years ago, but I'd be willing to bet they get them back. Yeah, but what the hell? Fox paid so much money for WWE, and I don't know why, because SmackDown's ratings are terrible. And now that SmackDown's been on Fox for about a year, we're coming up on a year. It'll be a year this year. The SmackDown is awful. Like, I can't watch it. SmackDown is so bad. They put so little effort into SmackDown. It's like they tried for about a month after Fox got the deal. But now that they just don't give a shit anymore, they're just focusing on Raw, and SmackDown is definitely the bitch show. So Fox is paying all that money for the bitch show. At least that's what Paul Heyman said it was referred to. Yay, they're getting in their trucks. Thank God.
Truck series. You see the drivers there getting back into their trucks. That's a very good sign indeed. Racing is certainly going to be happening shortly.
Let's go.
At Daytona International Speedway. And one of the big teams.
Fox should be pissed, but they're the dumbasses that gave WWE a fuck ton of money for a bad show.
I want to go ahead and start maybe with Sheldon Creed. I feel like things kind of started to turn on for him in the latter portion of the season in 2019. What do we expect out of him this year?
I think he's going to be a contender. I think when he got together with Jeff Stankiewicz, which was his ARCA championship crew chief from the year before, when he got together with him, things started clicking. He made some mistakes.
Oh, I'd like to give a shout out to David Land for my favorite tweet of the day. He said, "Here's a PSA. I don't care about the drivers' personal lives." And I'm like, me neither, Fox. So stop showing me Kyle Busch's wife and all this other shit about every driver's wife and family. I don't care. Nobody cares.
So I think Sheldon Creed is one of the guys that
I care about the cars going around in a circle and the guys driving them, not their families.
I agree with everything you said. The thing I like about Sheldon is speed.
If Kyle Busch wins the Daytona 500 on Sunday, you are going to get nonstop coverage of his wife throughout the entire race.
And Jeff has made a huge difference. But the thing that disappointed me with Sheldon, I kind of disagree with this a little bit. He still made some mistakes at the end of the year. He had some runs where he was running at the front of the pack, made some mistakes in traffic, got in trouble. But I do believe that he is one of our better talents in the series.
So this is technically our first real race of the year, because the Clash is bullshit. And the qualifying races last night just award bonus points to the top 10 finishers in each race. But this truck race here is like legit. What's the name of this series now? The NASCAR Gander RV Outdoor Truck Series or something?
last year at
I don't even know the name of the
Kentucky
series
Speedway,
anymore.
turned a lot of heads after
And I
he did
watch
so.
pretty much all the
Surprised
truck
a lot of
races.
people, I feel like he was one of those sort of feel-good stories, if you will. Tyler Ankrum, what do we think he can do in 2020?
I think he's going to do really well. We watched last year, making mistakes. There are rookie mistakes at the beginning of the year, but he got his act together. DGR Crosley, they got their act together and got better trucks.
I've got SmackDown recording right now, but I can't guarantee I'm going to watch it. I still need to watch Raw from this week. I've been behind on everything. I've been enjoying Raw since the Rumble.
It's not the same as a car. And you get on these mile-and-a-half tracks, and you've got to have such momentum.
Gotta remember that. Tyler Ankram's in the 26 now. Like I said, there's a lot of different trucks and driver swaps this year.
Some mistakes, but I think going this year to GMS and having the new crew chief, I think he's going to be fine.
I had him picked to make it to the Final Four. I was so impressed after he won that race at Kentucky and then started putting some solid finishes together.
So you knew all along.
Well, no, after he won. I think it surprised all of us when he won. I don't think it maybe didn't surprise his team,
right.
But all of us were surprised.
Well, quickly, let's talk about rookie Zane Smith. I know we touched on him earlier in the show.
I like Zane Smith. He drove for Junior Motorsports last year part-time in the Xfinity Series.
How do we think this rookie will contend this season?
I think he's going to be good. I mentioned it earlier.
He didn't show a lot, though. I mean, it was his first Xfinity races, but he didn't really show a lot. For me, anyway.
Full season that he's able to do this year, I think that's going to pay dividends. Again, great crew chief, but he has a speed. He finished second in the Snowball Derby a couple years ago as a 17 or 18-year-old.
Ooh, they don't start this race soon. I'm going to pass out. I'm sitting in my chair, though, so I won't pass out.
But I think that the difference between the cars and the trucks is pretty significant. When you get on these mile-and-a-half tracks in these trucks and the air that moves around versus a car, that's what he's going to have to learn. But he's in the right place. He's got great people around him, and he's going to be good.
He's starting sixth for tonight's race. Well, we saw the drivers getting into their trucks, which means it's about that time to go racing. So for that, we send it back to Daytona International Speedway. The guys calling all of the action in the booth.
Boy, every time I see that Daytona road course in the infield, I'm like, man, we should run a race on that.
Piece of heaven on earth. Daytona International Speedway. The 2020 season begins tonight with the NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series. It's a place where dreams come true, and it happened 1 year ago for Austin Hill when he captured his first.
Dude, I remember when Austin Hill won the truck race at Daytona last year. I was like, really? I'm not a big fan of Austin Hill.
Brett Moffitt is a former champ who won 4 times last season, but this has not been his place. Moffitt hopes to change that vibe tonight. He'll start on the front row. And keep an eye on Stuart.
I need some caffeine or something. That was rough today.
He'll have to come from deep in the field to capture his piece of Daytona glory. The storylines are many. Here's Jamie Little and Alan Cavana on a couple of teenagers who have their sights set on victory.
Whew. I think I'm in the mood for some chocolate milk. Next commercial, I'm probably going to get me some chocolate milk. I think we still got some chocolate syrup in there. I know we got some milk. Rudy Fugle! Boy, they love them some Rudy Fugle, but he is a hell of a crew chief. It was becoming a meme at one point for me last year, like, Rudy Fugle, but hell, he wins every damn truck race with every driver. Greg Biffle won a truck race last year with Rudy Fugle. That was badass, dude. I wish I'd have been streaming that night when Biffle came out of retirement and won the truck race. That was so cool. Recapping Joey Logano's win last night. I like the second duel better because William Byron won.
Yes, he stood in victory lane, had the wheel in hand, and tonight, well, he's traded in that wheel.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go get some milk.
Former Daytona 500 winner Joey Logano with us, and this guy over to our far left, 2 Daytona 500 victories, and well, then there's me. So glad to be with you tonight to begin this season. Hey, Joey, what intrigues you about this one tonight?
Man, just so many unknowns. Daytona just in general has so many unknowns that you're just not sure what's going to happen. But one thing we know is these drivers out here, you have some experience that have been here a long time, like Matt Kraft and Johnny Sauter, and you have some that are just fresh, have no idea what's going to happen in this draft. I'm interested to see how this push draft works, how that second lane works. Is anybody going to move up into that second lane, or are they just going to line the bottom? These are things that we're going to find out pretty quick in this race.
You know what? You said some drivers don't know what to expect. 11 guys have never raced a truck here at Daytona. Just say Joey Logano could get those 11 guys in a huddle, and you'd explain a couple things to them. What would be the most important thing you would tell them?
Make moves. That would be the first thing. So often rookies come here and their crew chiefs say, just stay in line, we want to finish the race, don't make any moves. Yeah, it sounds good to finish the race, but what are you here to do? You're here to learn. You're here to progress your career as quickly as possible. If you just stay in line at the end of the race, what did you learn? You learned nothing. So you got to make these moves out there. Make mistakes. That's the only way you're going to learn.
Yeah, you make little mistakes though, right?
Not the crashing ones, just the ones that put you to the back, you got to work your way back up.
Yeah, your one mistake may cost 15 or 16 other guys. We talked about 11 drivers racing at Daytona for the first time. How about this list of Rookie of the Year candidates, Michael? It's pretty stout.
It's potent, and I think that this year we'll have more than one rookie win. I think up to 3 of them will get the victory lane. Such talent represented in the rookie class. I can't wait to watch them deal with this draft. Joey talked about all the moves they're going to have to make. It'll be fun seeing these rookies trying things for the first time.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It is an opportunity for all of these drivers, those that are making their first start here at Daytona, and even for those like Johnny Sauter who have won here 3 times before. Racing at Daytona is special.
And now, for the most famous words in motorsport, please welcome your Grand Marshal, Vice President of Rockland Capital, Carla Banks.
All right, here we go. Drivers, start your engines.
Okay, we acquired chocolate milk, but I don't think I put enough syrup in it, but whatever. It feels good on my throat, because my throat's really dry. Okay, truck race. Commercial, mute. All I heard was driver start your engine, so I'm like, yay. Man, I didn't want to put too much chocolate syrup in this. If you put too much in it, it tastes funny. But I didn't put quite enough. But it still tastes good.
Yeah, and please.
Ozzy, I don't know why you come in here.
Because he wants to be with me. And I forgot to shut the door.
He comes, if my door's like half cracked open, Ozzy will come push it all the way open and come running in here.
Okay, let me just shut the door. There you go.
Can I stir this shit up good enough or something?
I think you did.
Oh well. I was thirsty and I've only got one Diet Dr. Pepper to get me through the night. And talking on stream makes my throat sore for some reason. Because we talk a lot. And then I'm going to play Friday the 13th later and talk with them.
Which is going to be...
Oh, Jesus. Feels good, sir. I have no real interest in who wins this race. I guess it'll depend on who's left to decide who I cheer for. Because there are some drivers in this series I don't like, some I don't mind. Yeah, one is not enough, but I got to make it last, so it's going to be chocolate milk for most of the night. And then by tomorrow when I wake up, I'll have some Dr. Peppers because I'm gonna sleep late. Because I plan on being up late. Says we have 6 people here. People come in and out through the night. Like I said, these little live streams rack up views more than my other live streams, that's for sure.
I just want to win Daytona. It's the best feeling in all of NASCAR.
It doesn't matter what you're racing. If you win at Daytona, it will be something you will never forget.
It's all about drafting.
Next time I'll put a little more syrup in it. I remember last year's truck race at Daytona. I couldn't enjoy it as much because I was just really tired. Tonight I'm just as tired, but I'm like more alert, more interested because I'm streaming. So when Austin Hill won last year, I was like, great, awesome, going to bed. Excuse me. The NASCAR Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series. Vince Welch botched the series sponsor. Way to go. He's supposed to be a professional here. Saw that John Hunter Nemechek and Joe Nemechek both missed the race. They both failed to qualify. And Norm Bidding didn't qualify either. I guess it's good. A lot of trucks showed up to Daytona this year.
You bring back a team that won 3 races last year. The only change you made, it's a big one, the driver. The driver's never been here in a truck. What kind of advice do you give him?
We just got to be smart and get through this. You know, the road to Phoenix starts tonight, and we need to have a good, smooth race and finish. That's the main goal.
All right, best goal is to win, Jamie.
Remember, championship race at Phoenix this year. I'm used to saying Homestead. Jet drivers going by right as Jamie Little's doing her interview. So let me get this straight. Stuart Friesen's driving for his own team now, or a different team? Same paint scheme, but it's a Toyota, not a Chevy. We can knock Toyota all we want, but they put a lot of effort into NASCAR, and that should be commended. Toyota and Ford have definitely passed by Chevrolet, because Chevrolet's got to step their game up. They said they are, but we'll see. Another commercial. Get them while they're hot. One last trip to Twitter. Ozzy, I'm letting you out, and you ain't coming back in here. Because I'm not getting up and opening the door and shutting the door and opening the door and shutting the door. I don't care how much my door being shut upsets him. He's not coming back in here. Unless he wants to lay down and take a cat nap, then he can come in here. That cat loves to play the in and out game. I want out, let me out of your room, meow, meow, meow. And then when my door's shut, I can hear him meowing from the other side. And then he'll start headbutting the door and trying to pull it open. Boy, it's going to be some tragic irony when either Cole Custer or Martin Truex wins the Daytona 500 and Daniel Suarez is at home watching. Oh yeah, Spencer Boyd won. You know, I was thinking about the Talladega truck race earlier today, and I couldn't remember who won. I just remembered it was a screwed up finish, but it was Spencer Boyd. It's pretty sad that I couldn't actually remember the winner. I just remember them penalizing Johnny Sauter for pushing somebody below the yellow line, which I thought was funny because it happened to Sauter, because fuck Johnny Sauter. Another race starting an hour too damn late. It should be over by... It'll be over by 11. Maybe sooner. It's good. Keep me busy until Friday the 13th time rolls around. I don't mind missing a week of Friday the 13th every now and then, but I don't like missing 2 in a row, so I'm making myself stay up tonight. And it's Valentine's Day. It's Friday the 14th.
Back at Daytona, getting ready to get started for the season opener, the Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series.
Hey, he got this title sponsor right this time. You go, Vince. You the man, Vince Welch.
Because of rain, the track is dry, and we're getting started. And that 52 truck is Stuart Friesen's got to come from the 28th position, Joey.
He's got his work cut out. Let's see what he's got to say about it. Hey, Stuart, it's Joey Logano up here in the Fox booth.
I'd get on the radio and be like, screw yourself, Logano. I don't want to talk to you.
Hey, man, we're just wondering up here, you know, you got a new team, you got a new truck. I'm sure you're really excited about it, but you got a lot of work ahead of you starting back in the 28th position. Is your plan to go for it right off the bat and try to grab some track position? You got short stages here, or you just want to ride it out and kind of let them crash ahead of you and be there at the end? What's your thoughts?
Well, we're just going to kind of see how it goes here. Talking to some of the guys starting around us. We'll see kind of how it starts to shake out. I don't really want to hang around the back out too awful long. You know, those stage plays are pretty important. So, if we can make some runs and get up here, we're going to try. If not, we're going to play by ear, right?
Alright, well, make it entertaining for us up here.
God, another pace lap? How many pace laps are they going to run? That should have been one to go right there. I think. But it's not.
Alright, man, good luck.
We're going to sit here and ride around all night. Squeeze in another commercial break while you got a chance, please.
So hopefully we can see some dancing tonight. Parker, let's take a look at our Gander RV and Outdoor Truck Series track description. There she is. It's a piece of art, the most beautiful racing facility in the world in my eyes. 2.5 miles in length. The turns are banked at 31 degrees. The tri-oval at 18 gets a little bit hairy through there sometimes. These boys will have to hold on. All that means, all those numbers, Joey, that just means drafting. He's got to draft and push, and they're going to do it as you see.
Them stage lengths are so stupidly short.
20 laps, and then 60.
20 laps, 60. So the second stage is going to be like 12 laps. Should be 25, 25, 50, but that's just me.
Looking forward to seeing who can get that trophy tonight.
And our starting lineup, 32 trucks, will be led by Riley Herbst in just his 8th race in the Truck Series.
Okay, this is where I got to remember all the guys in their new trucks.
No mustache, lost about 30 pounds, has been in the gym. God, there's so much going on in his life. I'm looking forward to
Ross Chastain's in the 40. That's all that matters.
Christian Eckes and
Zane Smith at 21. Johnny Sauter still in the 13. That's obvious.
Tyler Ankrum won last year at Kentucky.
Raphael Lessard from Quebec, Canada.
Corbin Forrester. I think Kamikaze Games has his logo on the side of the car of the truck. So shout out to him. Win one for Kamikaze, Corbin Forrester.
Last year, Ben Rose, 3-time runner-up, and there's Tanner Gray, former pro stock champion in NHRA.
What about his experience?
Derek Kraus. Ty Majeski. I saw him win an ARCA race at Charlotte last year. Excuse me. I can't believe John Hunter Nemechek didn't qualify for this race.
They're in row 11. Jordan Anderson, Austin Wayne Self. It's interesting that they are both on row 12 because now they share a shop and they qualified right next to one another. Imagine that.
Jesse Little, Todd Gillen, Stuart Friesen. You talked to him. I can't wait to watch this team develop.
Natalie Decker.
Toyota this year.
God.
Fun to see. Went to the Final Four last year. Can he do it again?
We're still not getting one to go. We're going to run another pace lap.
16 rows of 2 lined up.
Go to commercial, please. Get one more in.
Interesting perspectives from the 16
We've been riding around for forever.
4-time winner last year. And of course, he won this race last season. He starts from the 15th.
Once again, in the Truck Series and Xfinity Series, no locking bumpers, so no having fun.
Regular season champion.
No fun to be had here. No locking bumpers. Who's going to get an example made out of them?
Trucks sporting the silver hood, celebrating the 25th anniversary of Core Sports.
Black flag everyone except Natalie Decker so she can run up front.
Duke and Rhonda Thorson have contributed so much to the sport of racing, in particular the truck series, and you see that with a silver hood on the 98 of Grant Infinger. Let's get a couple of more updates from pit road before we go green. Jamie Little.
Well, Vince, one guy to keep an eye on is in the 40 truck. Ross Chastain raced more than any other driver in NASCAR last year across 3 different series.
Waiting for a race to start is not fun when you're very tired from working.
Full of truck series races. He said, heck, if I could, I would run them all. But he is really excited about the truck they brought tonight. He's starting on the second row. Keep your eye on Watermelon Man. Ellen.
The Watermelon Man.
Last minute advice for Austin Hill in the 16 truck there. You know, winning this race as he did last year, that goes a long way, and that's what the team is telling him. He's starting 15th tonight, but there's a lot of young guys in this race, and they say, look, they're going to look to you and look to what you're doing. They will push you. So use bench, try to get to the front. That's the advice for Austin Hill before we go green.
You know, it's an interesting difference between what these guys like a Crafton or a Sauter who are 40 plus, and then some of these teenagers are experiencing. How about the difference just in the mindset of what these guys, they don't, in some of their cases, don't know what to expect.
You don't know what you don't know. Sometimes.
Is that a good thing?
Well, Joe Logano doesn't know much of anything if you look at how he drives.
But that's what this series is for. It's for a lot of young up-and-coming.
It's for guys to come here and tear up a bunch of shit before they move up to Xfinity.
He talked to Ross Chastain and some of the pre-race stuff. He talked about the alliance with Chevrolet teams out there and how they're planning on working together. What does that mean, right? That is the most confusing thing when you come to the Super.
I forget who drives what in this series, so I have to look and see what they're driving before I'm like, oh, that guy's in a Chevrolet.
Maybe the not correct move in.
Yay, finally, 1 to go. Next time by, we're going green. On the next Era Energy 250 at Daytona. I was not about to put that in my stream title, so I just called it Truck Series Race at Daytona. Live reaction.
What that alliance looks like, is it just pitch strategy? Is it the way they draft on the racetrack? Is it a line they try to form? You see this stuff happening more and more at the Cup level, and the Xfinity level. It'll be interesting to see what that looks like in the trucks.
Can I just say I'm so glad I'm not going to be able to live stream the 600 this year, because that's a long-ass race, because I'm going to be at that race. That'd be a long race to stream.
13 of the 20 races won from the top 10 starting position, and the average starting position of the winner, 9.9. By the way, starting 10th tonight is Matt Crafton.
Well, he would like to go to victory lane at Daytona. His career is pretty much defined in the trucks by championships. But the Daytona Trophy would be nice. And what about old Bobby Hamilton back in 2005? He came from 36. You think anybody can win from 36 tonight, Vince?
I remember that race.
No, there's only 32 of them.
When Bobby Hamilton won.
Our former driver.
I didn't watch a lot of truck races back then, but I watched that race.
Well, guys, I think we have to pay attention. Maybe if somebody's not running right up front towards the end of these stages, maybe pitting a little bit early. We have to be on pit road before 2 laps.
I didn't think it'd be this hard. I just thought it'd just be me talking about the race, but by the end of the night, my throat is like,
short pitting, because he should be able to get on the pit road, put some gas in, maybe even right side tires.
I feel compelled to talk a lot, even though you can just listen to the audio of the race.
See if we can get a third lane going out there right there at race strategy here. It could be very interesting.
Trying to think, what's the toughest race to stream? It's probably going to be Darlington. That's a long race. I love Darlington, but that's a long race. Why does the Southern 500 at Darlington seem longer than the 600 at Charlotte? Maybe it's because I'm at the 600. I've not been to Darlington yet. I'm going to get there one day. I'm not going this year, though.
What's the strategy? Let's hear from the 51 team. See what
I'm going to shut the door.
about this start.
Buddy boy. All right, who's going to tear their shit up first? 20 lap stage 2, 50 laps, I think, to end the race. Oh, it's 60 to end the race. Sorry, math is hard, and I'm tired.
The Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series. Pace truck is off. It's Riley Herbst, the pole winner on the inside. Brett Moffitt on the outside.
And we've already been streaming for a fucking hour, and the race just started. I'm getting tired of that.
Good push from that bottom lane, kind of pulls the
And because they can't lock bumpers, not a lot's going to be able to happen, which is so lame.
Merged out front, got a little help as Joey noted, and that outside line back, but it is populated, so look for some movement from that outside lane and how quickly they can get back up from a challenge at the front.
It's all about doing the bump draft correctly. You can see Ross Chastain, he's right on the back of Greg Moffitt. Can he bump into that tailgate and give Moffitt the momentum to pull alongside our leaders? You can see the contact there. That's why Moffitt's truck is dancing around.
In the truck series, you cannot lock the bumpers.
Which is so stupid. That's the dumbest rule in NASCAR. Because the racing suffers because of it.
Yeah, if you get the bumpers locked, there is a lot of speed there. If you can hook them and go, boy, you got.
Thank God they haven't outlawed it in Cup. I would just die if they did. But I think they know it's a bad rule, but for some reason they won't back off on it. Oh, look, they're all single file because you can't lock bumpers and try to push past anyone. And I knew the moment Vince Wilt said that outside lane's going to start moving. No, it's not, because they can't lock bumpers and they can't push.
Yeah, Moffitt, who started on that front row, he's back to 10th. A couple of KBM trucks out front, Riley Herbst and Christian Atkins.
The Fun Police 250 at Daytona.
How far back are you content just to ride there, Joey? You got to get to lap 20 to get those valuable stage points.
Oh, those valuable stage points that don't mean shit because 10 trucks are going to make the playoffs.
Somebody's saying I got to go.
It all depends on where you see that second lane moving up to. You don't want to be too late, right? Because you're fifth in line and that whole outside line passes you. Next thing you know, you're 10th. So you have to make a move at some point, but you don't want to make the move too soon when you don't have help behind you.
God, I'm tired.
So you see some cars wiggling already, which is kind of interesting.
Trucks, Joey, trucks.
It's usually the spot where the cars are the least stable.
Well, and Stuart Friesen certainly not wasting any time. Remember, he started 28. Friesen up into the 18th spot. He's gained 10 positions already.
You would think with the big ass hole these trucks punch in the air that the runs from the draft would be a lot stronger than they are.
Nice move there through turns 1 and 2. One of the trucks on the bottom peeking around. That is Austin Hill. Looked like he thought about joining Brett Moffitt on that second lane, but decided against it.
Riding on board with the 16 of Austin Hill.
And this is the point, if you're the 16 of Austin Hill, you're saying, do I go? Do I stay in line here at the bottom, or do I move up top? What should I do? What should I do? Because if you don't make the move right now, you're stuck down there, and you can't get up. So it's a tough decision that he's having to figure out right now. And you lean on your spotter. How many trucks are up there right now? And should I do it? And he's almost going to be too late here.
But that's what he wants to do. You can tell he's just trying to find the right moment to pop out in front of Moffitt. But he hasn't done it. That's Austin Hill, the 16, that is tempted to go to the top. But he's, like you said, Joey, waited too long.
That was the 23 of Brett Moffitt who pulled up alongside.
And this is something we'll see too, maybe as this run goes and tires start to wear, you may see some of this outside lane.
Oh, that was almost a wreck. Oh, they put Ben Rhodes in the middle. Ben Rhodes is in what they call the sucker hole. Joey just said the same fucking thing I said. You hear that? Joey said exactly what I said. I said, they put Ben Rhodes in the sucker hole. God, because he almost crashed the field. Joey Logano, you're an asshole, but I love you for that. That's the highlight of the night so far.
And because of that move, they lost so much momentum that they got to start that work all over again and try to work that momentum back to the front.
Moffitt is that lead truck on the outside line at 23, and that's time to Jesse.
Brett Moffitt, that's another one of my boys. I love Brett Moffitt. My two boys, Moffitt and Chastain, are leading the outside line.
Behind Moffitt, and then you've got the 21.
I like winners. And Brett Moffitt and Ross Chastain are winners.
Well, guys, you see that we have GMS working together on the outside, trying to get something going with Brett Moffitt leading that group. Ross Chastain right
Big
behind him,
push.
and then Zane Smith.
God, Chastain's truck got a little wobbly getting into 3.
In years past, not anymore. Nisa's on their own right now. They do not have a relationship, a working relationship with GMS.
Did he say a Wookiee relationship?
They're working together now because they know that it benefits each other right now.
Yeah, those Chevys, we know how Ross Chastain talked about not helping his Chevrolet teammates, so a lesson learned from a year ago at Talladega. Riley Herbst leading.
Michael Waltrip says Talladega. Rusty Wallace says Talladega. Which one's correct? The correct answer is neither.
Laps led for Herbst in the trucks. Look at those trucks just bobbing back and forth down the
My God, look at those trucks. Michael Waltrip knows exactly how wrecks happen because he's caused a lot of them.
You heard him before they took the green about getting as much experience in laps as possible. They told him, look, if you can't maintain out there in the lead, if you get moved a little bit, go right to the back and save yourself for the end. But as you can see, he's out there leading these laps. The only complaint so far has been getting a little fidgety off turn 4. Joey mentioned that. You can get a little loose coming off the 4 here at Daytona. Fidgety, that's a new one for me.
Nervous.
The sucker hole is not a new one, though, Joey. Who's that pulling out of line? The 19 truck. Derek Kraus. Has he got a flat? Or something? My God, something happened.
At the time, and an obvious issue for the 19 of Kraus, and he really made a nice move up and started 16th.
Well, if you're changing 2 tires, you might as well top off on fuel, buddy. It's a flat left side, I think.
Freddie Kraft, the spotter, and
shout out to Freddie. He's Bubba Wallace's spotter as well.
It sounds like they're talking about the left front. Maybe it's a left front tire flat, or what's what they're doing here? Left side tires, which is an interesting call.
Oh, they got an issue under the hood, maybe in the left front. Checked it out. They just don't want to make a mistake. He can overcome this. You don't want to speed on pit road and lose another lap. Because this is early in the race, Vince. We got stage breaks. So there's probably going to be a caution. I know that's a shocker to everybody watching at home, but they're probably going to run into each other once. And so Kraus can overcome this if he just doesn't make a mistake and compound his issues.
And he's going to lose a lap here, but he's going to be the lucky dog right now at this point. He just got to hold on for 9 more laps.
Just past the halfway point in stage 1 at Daytona.
Nobody's killed each other yet.
Cars Truck Series. Going to break, but you won't.
Oh, they're doing side by side already? We're going to keep on trucking. He didn't say it. He always says that shit when they go to commercial. He won't miss a thing. We're going to keep on trucking. I guess he figured out that that's like the lamest thing ever and he stopped saying it. Or he forgot and he's punching himself right now during the break. God, I hate Vince Welch. I don't know who I hate more, Vince Welch or Adam Alexander. Adam Alexander's a fucking dweeb. Or a goober, as my friend Ben likes to say. Adam Alexander's a total goober. I'd rather have Marty Reed back than Vince Welch. Where's Alan Bestwick? He was the man. Where's Bob Jenkins? 1 more lap to go. Bob Jenkins gives me all the nostalgic feelings. I played NASCAR 98 when I was a kid. He's great at his job. The sucker hole. Joe Logano killed me with that one. Because you can't really make an effort to push. That outside lane has no chance. XFL commercial. Let's see. Somebody's probably going to pit with 3 to go on the stage, right? Because you can make it through stage 2 if you pit before the end of this stage. So I might jumble up the running order a bit. I couldn't tell you who's full time this year. Let me see. Eckes, I think. Sauter, definitely. Anchorman, Finger Hill. Don't know if Majeski is. He might be. So who do the stage points actually matter to?
Chase the possibilities. Unlock discovery at every turn. Goodyear. More driven. It's a beautiful night here in Daytona. Chilly, much chillier than yesterday when we had sunshine and temperatures in the
6 to go in stage 1.
About 60 degrees when we got started tonight, about 45 minutes late because of an earlier shower. 6 to go here in stage 1. We saw some issues from the 19 of Derek Kraus. What's going on, Jamie?
Well, he had a vibration, Vin, so we brought it down pit road right away. Thought maybe he had a left front going down, but I just talked to his crew chief, Kevin Bellacourt, and he said, no, the tires look just fine. So, Michael, since this is the first time he's ever racing the draft like this on a track this big, do you think that's a case of being a rookie and feeling something he's just not used to?
Well, he's a smart rookie. Jamie, we've seen him do a great job behind the wheel of that truck in his few starts, so it could have been a problem with the wheel, maybe a loose wheel, possibly a tire.
Oh, they're getting racing in the middle of the pack.
Just got worse. Joey, you know that any vibration when you're in the pack like this, especially when you're
3 1. Oh, there they go. Oh, no, yep, they wrecked. Oh, my God. Tom Majeski's upside down. Okay, that was necessary. Running in the back. Oh, he's not going to get back on his tires. That sucks. Well, we had our first flip of the season. Tom Majeski, the front wheels are still spinning. I thought they saved it, and then Austin Wayne Self just lost it and hooked the 45. And
it's just the intensity level keeps, growing as you get to the end of these stages. You see 5 to go on the stage. You start to see the intensity level just grow.
0-2 of Tate Fogelman.
What is Austin Wayne Self doing?
Austin Wayne Self.
He damn near got himself stuck being a dumbass. You got to back that thing up and drive on the flat. He tried to go straight back up on the banking, and he nearly got himself stuck.
The front tire is still spinning.
Just shows you the speed, all the energy those trucks.
That tire's still spinning. It's funny. He's okay. He just flipped upside down. That's like the best thing that could happen to you if you're going to crash. Pretty terrifying how fast it flipped over. At least it didn't start barrel rolling down the track. It literally just flipped over and slid like 50 yards.
Even though the truck slid so far on its roof, I'm sure that he was well secured.
Yeah, at this point.
How do you go about getting out of this thing when you're... They're going to flip it back over for him. Okay.
Common sometimes, throughout your career. I've gone through it, and it's a very scary feeling, and a lot different than what you're used to in a crash. And the good thing is, doesn't look
red
like
flag with 5 to go in the stage. God damn it, we're going to be here all night. We had a 45-minute rain delay. Now I got a red flag for a wreck. 5 laps to go in the first stage.
And think about when you unhook those belts, that's where you can really injure yourself. As you fall into what is the roof of the truck. When you undo those belts at all, all the lap belts and the shoulder belts come undone at the same time. So being smart about how you hold yourself up at this point is tough. And sitting upside down is not comfortable.
And there's the crews addressing Austin Wayne Self as you see Austin coming up out of the 22 truck.
Crazy wreck. Show me a replay. That was epic.
Incident of this race, as we're just 4 laps shy.
Okay, Vince Welch, nobody died. He can stop sounding depressed.
And Ty Majeski still inside his truck as they are about to Bring it right side,
They're gonna
right side up.
roll him over. He's like a turtle
Wheels.
stuck on his
I flipped
shell.
one day, Vince, on the back straightaway, and I couldn't get out, just like Ty can't, and I just kept begging the safety guys to roll me over so I could get out, and it took a while to convince them that that was the right thing to do. Obviously, these safety officials, the safety's really advanced. They've got the straps to the truck. They're going to gently roll it over with a lot of assist, and I'm sure that's what Ty's asking for to happen.
Fuck it, yank that thing. Let's go.
If you look at the body from the...
Are we ever going to get a replay of the wreck?
There doesn't look like this much
Because it was pretty
damage.
spectacular.
Yeah, but once they hook it up, he's toast. And you can see the front suspension, maybe that left front tire is really caved in. They're not really pointing in the right direction.
Majeski is a Gander Trucks rookie, making his first start here at Daytona. He's had 15 starts in the Xfinity Series, but running with Nice Motorsports this year on a full-time basis, teaming up with crew chief Phil Gould, who was the crew chief for Ross Chastain last season. Of course, they made their way into the Championship 4. So big things expected from Majeski this season, even though just a rookie. As they roll this.
So how many trucks are going to finish the race? Like 6? There we go. They're rolling him over.
See the damage to the top of that.
Like a turtle.
Motorsports Chevrolet.
There's a little more damage there than I gave it credit for.
Yeah.
That's... Appreciate your optimism, though.
You know, I always think that you're never out of these things. Look what Eric Jones did the other night in the Clash. I mean, you never know what can happen in these things. Didn't Earnhardt flip one over before and came back out?
Yeah, on the backstretch. Yeah, got out of the car, and he said he got out of the car, looked at it, and he said, well, the wheels are pointing in the right direction.
Let's go.
Let me get back in that thing. Drove it in and finished the race.
Ty Majeski, 25 years old, from Seymour, Wisconsin.
And there he comes.
And what a great
He's
sight.
okay. And he's okay.
As Ty Majeski climbs from that truck.
So they rolled that truck over very gently. That was pretty impressive how they can do that.
What a ride for Ty Majeski.
And that was only 15 laps into the race, guys.
Take a look and see how it all began.
Finally, a replay. So, as you can see here, Todd Gilliland hooks somebody in the middle of the tri-oval like a fucking dumbass. The 0-2 loses it, clips Austin Wayne Self, who just clobbers Tom Majeski, and then he rolls upside down and slides for about 100 yards. It wasn't as bad as everybody said it was.
Flaps, air flaps, different panels on the truck that blow away that is supposed to prevent that, but probably just one of those circumstances that put him in real jeopardy.
Yeah, and you know, bumping through the truck.
His life's in jeopardy,
these sketchy
baby.
to do it. And you see that big set that you saw that white truck make right there. He needed room to save it, and you try to do everything you can to not run into other cars. You try to do everything you can to keep your truck going straight. And unfortunately, wrong place at the wrong time for Ty.
9 trucks involved. Let's ride along with the 16 of Austin Hill and see his perspective.
That's the best perspective that I'm on the wreck,
Vince. They're wrecking big time, yeah.
There's the push. In the trial.
Todd Gilliland does Todd Gilliland things and nearly gets somebody killed.
Especially, but it's hard to make it work through there, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just not the spot to do it. And these are some of the...
Wow, I actually agree with Joey Logano for once. That was the worst spot to be pushing someone.
They realize, hey, don't touch each other going through that tri-oval. It is a decent turn, and it doesn't have the banking that turns 1, 2, 3, and 4 have. It's quite a bit flatter, so the car's not compressed into the racetrack, loaded like you really wanted to. It's an uneasy feeling, especially when someone's tagging you in the back bumper. Although he didn't do it in a malicious way, he was doing it trying to.
He did it in a stupid way, though.
Trying to, ultimately gain some stage points, but unfortunately, some cars are more stable in those spots than others, and some lessons learned the hard way here.
Yeah, really hard for Tom.
And the sad thing is, Todd Gilliland gets to keep driving.
Learn a valuable lesson. A couple of guys made some amazing moves to get low on the racetrack and missed this mess. about those beautiful pictures from our Fox Sports cameramen, women, just doing an amazing job showing the folks at home the violence of this big flip and slide down the front straightaway. Just talking about a couple of guys that just really overachieved. Watch the 4 of Lassard and also the 52 of Stuart Friesen. When this wreck goes wrong, you got to react quickly. There's the crash. And look at those two already going to the bottom. Let's get down low, and just continue to go that way along with Ben Rhodes, and are able to avoid that accident. That's just really...
You know, and it's hard to see through these things, right? These big spoilers behind these trucks.
Giant ass spoilers.
But they were heads up, paying attention. They saw cars getting a little crossed up, as we say, and did a good job of just finding the asphalt. Where's the pavement?
How far can I go to the left, right?
Get me away from this thing. that's really their best shot at getting through it.
You know, diving all the way to the left like they did, that wouldn't have worked at most places in which we race. But there's a lot of
Nice Motorsports lost one truck, and Natalie Decker's still running, so plenty more to come. I need to change my status on PlayStation to online so I can get my Friday the 13th invite later. Because I got a feeling this race is going to run long. There we go. Appear online. And bring the comments up. There we go. Okay. We're all set. And they're in commercial, so... Well... At least nobody got hurt. Just had the shit scared out of them, that's all. It was really necessary for Todd Gilliland to be pushing, running for 20th. No excuse, that dude's been in trucks for like 2 years now. I think. Who cares? He's crap, like his dad. Every other tweet I've seen is, God, Todd Gilliland sucks. Why is Todd Gilliland still driving? Todd Gilliland. The truck feels tight behind people. I feel like there's a lack of right side grip. Well, I mean, let's ask Tom Majeski about his right side grip after you just nearly got him killed. That was a really long slide to be on your roof. Oh, God. You want to watch SmackDown? Shorty G is wrestling right now. Oh, they're back.
What a beautiful sight, huh? Aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Chase the possibilities. Unlock discovery at every turn. Goodyear, more driven.
Pit road's open. A lot of strategy could be played right here, guys. We can see some guys come to pit road.
Well, at least they avoid green flag pit stops, which can always be a disaster. Enfinger, French guy, Ben Rhodes, Zane Smith, Ross Chastain.
You see Enfinger gas and go. Others choosing tires.
Shorty G. It's Chad Gable. Good wrestler, but they started calling him Shorty G.
Chassis adjustments as well. Look at the 40 of Chastain. There's Rafael Lassard.
Matt Crafton going for 4 tires. Varying strategies, Vince. Some of them collecting fuel.
Probably going to restart with 1 to go in the stage here and get somebody else hurt.
Top of the field, did they fit? So pick your play, Joey Logano. What do you like here?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're the driver.
There's so many. I guess I didn't do enough research or math to figure out what the strategy of this race can be. But you know, obviously those guys can make it to the end of the second stage. I believe the leaders that stayed out that are trying to get points right now will have to pit and will lose the track position they're in. So you'll see some cycling going on here as there's only 3 laps to go in the stage.
As we saw in our race analysis, they could go 36 to 38 laps. Obviously, 2 stages is 40. With these caution flag laps, I'm wondering if maybe someone's thinking they might stretch it to the end of stage 2. But you have to remember, we had the pace laps prior to the start of the race that also burned fuel off.
Let's go downstairs to the Advent Healthcare Center. Jamie Little is there.
And Austin Wayne self has been checked and released. And I know you're okay, but what exactly happened? You guys seem to be so calm there, and then it all went sideways.
Yeah, I thought it was going really well. I ran the bottom for a little bit, saw my Chevy guys up front, had some help from the back. I thought I gave enough room here. Looked like a good push from the 38. He'd seen that before from Big Wreck, yeah. So, unfortunately, I mean, that's
Yeah, we've all seen that before. Todd Gilliland's a moron.
that might happen here at Daytona. We all know that when we come here, so I'm not too upset. A little disappointed we didn't get to race a little more. I thought our Go Texan AM Technical Solutions truck was really fast. I'm just excited that we got Vegas next week, and I hope everybody else is all right. But yeah, we'll hit them hard next week.
Will you apologize on the radio if that means anything to you?
Yeah, I'm not upset. It's racing.
All right, we'll see you in Vegas. Thank you.
Well, that's a great interview. I mean, we know how easily things can happen. It's really also easy to assess.
Well, we're going to restart with 1 to go on the stage.
Todd Gilliland was one that made the push, but yet that's part of this.
And then we're going to go to caution again because stage in. Everybody's favorite.
Races, whether you're in a truck or a cup car or an Xfinity car. The bottom line is you got a half chance of finishing this thing, and you know things are going to happen. Sometimes of your own doing, sometimes just wrong place, wrong time. You know, like Austin Wayne there was so it's just really tough spot to be in. It happens. He has a good attitude about it. Move on to next week. Nothing you do about it now. So just move forward.
Okay, driver, let me tell you something. You're going to have to pull those belts tight. We got a 1-lap shootout here to see who gets points and who wins stage 1. What about that? How do you feel about that call?
You're going to see a shove fest right here. You're going to see a lot of bumpers.
You can't lock bumpers, though.
Bumping into each other. A lot of trucks moving around down these straightaways. And hopefully not another crash, but there's a lot of points right on the line here.
I need to do a race in NASCAR Heat 4 and see what it's like when you can't lock bumpers. See how the hell you're supposed to pass anybody.
These truckers know that.
And you know, you got to commend NASCAR, Vince, for getting this thing cleaned up. And the fans in the stands, we got a great crowd here.
Michael Waltrip dropping trowel and bending over for NASCAR. I hope the whole damn field gets wrecked because of this.
Do they pull the old, I call it the okie dokie, but call it whatever you want, where the teammates come down in front of each other and try to control the race that way. It's 1 lap, though.
I'd say 90% chance you're going to see the old okie dokie.
I like that.
The 51's coming down.
Herbst has led them all so far from the pole. Riley Herbst, the young man from Las Vegas, just 20 years old, won the pole earlier today in qualifying and has led all 18 laps so far. And when we take the green, there will be 1 to go in stage 1. It's a 1-lap shootout.
1 to go on the stage. Who's going to get black flag for pushing?
But it looks like maybe they pulled it off.
You know, the only move that Johnny Sauter had right there, pushing the 18 truck, was to try to push him to where he couldn't pull the okie dokie. He got him stuck up there, but just is what it is, and now they're going to have to try to bail it out as they come here to the stage end.
You know, when you watch and listen to our race, you hear...
Push! Oh, wait, you can't.
I'm not sure which part was the okie and which part was the dokie, but it worked out well for Kyle Busch Motorsport.
Boy, it's so exciting when you know the guys on the outside lane literally have no chance. Terrible camera work by Fox there. Can't see shit.
Oh!
Damn near had another wreck.
of turn 4 with some good pushes and good shoves.
Ooh, damn. They about wrecked coming to the start-finish line.
Here, but not quite enough.
First career stage win for Herbst.
I'm going to give this chocolate milk thing another shot. I'll be right back.
He had to work for it to get it.
No win the wall. Be right back. Okay, I think I got it good and chocolatey this time. I think I nailed it. Not too much, not too little. I was worried I put too much, but you know what? After the previous attempt, it's probably better to put too much. So, it's my birthday next Sunday. What's everybody getting me? Oh, wait, nothing. I forgot. I'm 20... Gonna be 26 next Sunday. I stopped getting anything for my birthday like 10 years ago. Oh, now that's some chocolate milk right there. I bought myself a birthday present today. 3 months of PlayStation Plus. Because I needed to get some. The other day I bought Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Bought it from the PlayStation Store. I love that movie. Anybody out there who likes Clerks, Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Dogma, all that, if you haven't seen Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, I highly recommend it. It's very good. Ooh, that's good milk.
Welcome back to Daytona. As you see, pit stops underway here in the Truck Series, and Johnny
Sauter missed his pit box, Martin Truex style.
It was supposed to be a fuel-only stop. Meanwhile, the 23 of Brett Moffitt in his box, fuel as well. Alan?
51 on the bottom of the screen. Fuel only for the driver who's led the entire
Burn the dirt for dirt.
26 Tyler Aker nearly stole a stage win there. Fuel only for the 26.
Yeah, Ankrum almost won that first stage. He got a good run coming through the tri-oval.
Already out of the race, but 11 had not pitted, and they all came to pit road. And here's Johnny Sauter. Just missed it.
Just didn't have a good visual on where his pit was. The sign wasn't out. We're hearing from Johnny on his radio, and that's exactly what it looked like. And Joey, even if the sign was out, the first pit stop of the year, it gets a little bit confusing seeing all those boards, doesn't it?
It is too, and you know, something about the first race of the year. Someone just might not have assigned that position, or maybe forgot, and I guarantee you they won't forget again the rest of the year after that. What I'm surprised is he wasted so much time trying to back up into his stall. Why not put tires on it at that point?
Let's go back to the Advent Healthcare Center. Jamie.
And Ty Majeski, scary moment for him, just 10 laps in, and we see you flip on your lid, and you were stuck there for a while. What was that moment like?
Yeah, nothing like I've ever experienced before. Just unfortunate for our night to get ended that early. We had a pretty fast.
Oh, because Todd Gilliland sucks.
Nissan Motorsports Chevy, just again unfortunate. That's just a product of this racing. We had a plan to maybe get out of there if we could, but we were kind of rolling at the bottom there and kind of in a safe spot, and that outside was just hanging on my quarter panel for laps there, and just couldn't quite break away. So it's unfortunate, but our weekend or our season starts next weekend in Vegas. Appreciate the opportunity and ready to make the most of it next week.
What is that moment like, though, as you're stuck in there?
What's it like to almost die? You want to talk about it?
It's obviously not a good feeling. I'm not hurt, thankfully, just my pride. So it's all good. We'll live to race another day and go get them next weekend.
You're okay, Ty. Thank you.
Yeah, certainly no fault of his own, but it ends the night early.
I'm going to run to the bathroom really fast. I'll be right back. During one of their 2,500 commercial breaks. Ooh, it's cold in here. I think I might actually have to shut my window. I'm going to take a chance and shut the window and see how long it takes for me to start sweating. It's either sub-zero temperatures in this room or it's 150 degrees. There is no in between. This room sucks. I'll tell you what room I miss is the room I had at the house my mom used to own. The last time I lived with my mom was like 8 years ago now, and my room there was massive, and it was not ridiculously temperature sensitive. My room was like the size of 3 rooms in this house put together. I miss that room. We moved in there when I was like, let me think, I was 16? About to turn 17, and I was like, well, fuck, this room is awesome, and I'm only going to get to live in it for like another year and a half. That's like, I wish I had that room when I was like 9 or something.
Gander RVs and Outdoors Truck Series from Daytona International Speedway, where Stage 1 has...
That was a nice house. I liked living there. I like the room I have in my mom's house now when I go down there. But it's not as nice as that one room I had the last time she lived in North Carolina.
We didn't have a stage without any drama, though.
Oh, not at all.
This is the finish. Now watch Tyler Ankrum on the outside.
They did a terrible job showing the finish of the stage, but good God, Ankrum almost got hooked by Brett Moffitt.
That was bump drafting not doing great, but we saw some bump drafting that didn't do well at all.
Oh, you are certainly right about that. With about 5 to go in stage 1, big incident, obviously, for Ty Majeski. Phil, I know you've been in this situation before, upside down in a race vehicle. What is that like?
It's not any fun, but you can see Ty Majeski. Todd Gilliland was just trying to help. That's all he was doing. He
was trying to help. Well, I mean, you don't really need help at that point.
Along there, and the 22 of Austin himself got shoved out into Ty. The flipping is not a big deal. It's the landing that's a big deal. Fortunately, that truck had a soft landing.
Yeah, he didn't hit anything hard, and that's what hurts when you hit something hard. So, fortunately, Ty's good.
Well, we certainly are glad to see that he is okay. We want to send it back to the racetrack, to the guys calling all the action, and of course, Vince Welch, Michael Waltrip, and Joey Logano.
Thank you very much, and getting ready for this restart, and we had 6 who had previously pitted, of course, did not pit, and those are the 6 that are out front now, and it begins with Grant.
Running order's been shaken up a bit. Boy, Matt Crafton did not get going. Well, that outside line's screwed anyway, but now they're really screwed. 15 laps till the end of the stage.
We've seen that the bump drafting through the tri-oval does not work. Are we going to clean that up, or do you think we'll continue to try to perfect it?
Try to perfect it. I like that. Who knows? I think at the end of the race, I think it comes down to everyone pushing again and probably having more crashes. It'll be interesting to see just kind of.
I don't know if I've made this clear, but I'd love to punch Joey Logano in the face.
Is there some patience right now?
That'd just be so much fun.
Top lane gonna keep trying to push hard.
I feel like Rob Riggle's character in Step Brothers. I just want to punch him in the face. 3 wide on the outside. Brett Moffitt, are you kidding me? And no help. He's going to the back.
But that's something that's going on in this draft. These trucks, they punch such a big hole in the air. And when you're in the middle of that draft, you're not using much throttle. You know, the leader's wide open. The first 3-4 cars are wide open. But when you're back here, let's listen to him here. You probably hear him lift.
Yeah, he's just managing that distance by playing with the throttle.
And that's what he's doing. He doesn't want to get too close. Right there, he's so far back in the draft, he's not really doing much to contribute to moving the front cars. So he's just trying to make sure when there's big checkups, when all of a sudden the trucks check up every now and again, like right here, he has enough room to react.
That was a big checkup.
That's what causes issues. You lose your momentum. You see the trucks, the big spoilers. You can't see through those. You really don't know what's happening a couple of trucks up ahead.
And they're going close to 200 miles an hour, and you're 3 feet, 4 feet from the truck in front of you. When they lift even 5-10 miles an hour, you can't react quick enough.
Ray Infinger leading the way with Sheldon Creed second, and Infinger's teammate Ben Rhodes in third. The first truck on the outside is the 4 of Rafael Lazard, the Kyle Busch Motorsports pilot, 18-year-old rookie.
I keep forgetting that Lazard guy's name.
Infinger coming off that career year a season ago and his career best numbers in just about every category. But the big disappointment for Infinger, even though he was the regular season champion, is that he did not get to victory lane. He has won on the super speedway.
I've got an alarm set on my phone tomorrow to wake me up a little after 2 if I sleep that late, which is a legitimate possibility because I'm going to be up till probably 4 a.m. And then I'm going to take a nice long nap. NASCAR's back. Aren't we all happy? All is right with the world. I have something to occupy me till NFL season.
You talk about making moves, trying things. That's when you learn right there. When you get up on top, you're not just following the yellow line. You're seeing how that draft affects your truck. That's a real quality lesson for that young man.
And this is where, if you're on the outside line,
Zane Smith going to the back.
you need to be able to do your job.
Way out there on the outside.
Which means side drafting that bottom line when it's most important. If you're second,
He's really slow. He's got a problem. The 21's got a problem.
Zane Smith, he's the one I just mentioned running that upper lane with Lazard in the 4 truck. Watch it out.
Just gets booted out of the line, right?
Now he moved up, dumbass.
With his truck, he pulls up.
Yeah, I thought maybe Crafton got into the back end of him, but
Well, that's because Vince Welch doesn't pay attention.
Of
He's the lead announcer, but he doesn't know what the hell's going on a weekly basis.
So Smith will have to come to pit road.
Okay, they're telling him to stay out. Hey, there's Corbin Forrester. Get a shot of the Kamikaze Games logo on the quarter panel.
Flag to tell him to come to pit road and take care of that issue, safety issue.
Whoa, look at Johnny Sauter. It tells you how much of a handful these trucks are. Sauter, an experienced veteran, he slipped right up off that yellow line. If there's a truck on your outside, that causes a big problem, obviously.
And the 21 team has been notified that they are to come to pit road and address that window net. Yeah, initially I thought maybe he just got punted out of line, but Crafton did not get into him at all. And then we saw the window net down. And there is Matt Crafton in the 88, right about where he started this race. He started 10th. He's currently running 9th. And there's Christian Eckes in the 18 right behind him.
Oh, shit!
Big save.
Yeah, I thought Moffitt was about to go head on into the wall there.
That 23 truck, he has been the most aggressive at the side draft. Look how tight he is on Friesen, trying to pull him back. You know, when you get that close to someone's quarter panel, it acts as an air brake to that car on the inside. It propels that outside lane. So when I say doing your job on the outside to propel
21's on pit road now.
those experienced drivers are going to have a better chance of moving it forward. It's still going to be really hard to do it.
Here's Jamie Little with...
Who coughed without turning their mic off? Oh, Bono's his crew chief. I didn't know that. His window net came down.
Well, this is a whole lot like what we saw with Derek Krause earlier. He can overcome this. It's early enough in the race. There's a stage break coming in this big class. He's going to lose a lap for sure, but he could possibly get that free pass at the next stage ending his night.
Outside lane moving up. Wow. And they go to commercial right when it gets interesting. It was seriously getting really interesting up front. Now we're going to commercial. Oh, they're going side by side. Okay, that works. You are forgiven. Fox, you are forgiven. Because that outside lane actually pulled up even with the inside lane, and now they're pulling ahead. Sheldon Creed just took the lead. That's the first time all night the outside lane's done anything other than the last lap of that first stage, but they almost killed each other. What's that lap truck doing? Get the fuck out of the way. Thought he was going to do what Jimmy Johnson did last night, although Jimmy Johnson made it work. Jimmy Johnson made a couple of stupid moves last night, but got away with it. He pulled up in front of the lead draft when he was almost about to go a lap down, running by himself. Slowed them down, and then on the last lap, he body slammed Kurt Busch and nearly killed Kevin Harvick. But he got away with it. Now Enfinger's got the lead back. That inside lane pulled ahead again. Coming to 5 to go in stage 2. No more red flags, please. I'm too sleepy. I can't sit through red flags. Oh, there goes the 9 truck. Spun out by himself, though. Keep it going. No caution, no caution, no caution. He's good. Yeah, keep it going. 5 laps to go in the stage. They stayed green. Guy spun out, but he kept going. So, we stay green. I'm glad that they do that. I noticed they started doing that a lot at Daytona in recent years. At least in the Xfinity and the Truck Series. When one guy spins out, if he doesn't hit anything and he keeps rolling, they let him stay green. Didn't that happen like 3 times in an Xfinity race? There was not a caution any time. We're going to have these stage finishes under green now. People came to see stage racing. Yeehaw. Names are made here. NASCAR Xfinity Series commercial. Oh, they stopped with the names are made here thing, it looks like. Look at it. It was a crock of shit anyway. Damn, Stuart Friesen's up in the top 5 for the first time tonight.
Great save and a lot of space to work with. Fortunately, just got a little loose.
Woo!
Bam, around and I guess was able to save it.
What a save, though. Give him credit. That was a save, Michael. I know Michael Waltrip wouldn't know anything about that. Except that time he saved it at Talladega. It was really impressive. But nonetheless, remember that time at Daytona in the dual race he just wrecked by himself on the backstretch? Somehow still made the Daytona 500?
Gets your attention, doesn't it? Yeah, it's a slide for life right there. Coming to 2 to go.
Pit road is closed. 2 to go in the stage.
It's closed over these final 2 laps of the stage. And now the question is, does any of those lead cars on the bottom make a move? You got 2 teammates right on 1 and 2. You got to be right down to stay in line. If you're behind them, you're going to try to pull them apart and make a run at it. Here you see the top lane trying to do something.
There's Austin Hill.
Austin Hill was poking his nose out.
Sticking to the bottom. Pretty good momentum there for the 2 truck of Creed. Making a nice move. He's got Crafton pushing.
Yeah, that is Sheldon Creed, the lead truck on that outside line, with Matt Crafton right behind him, but no match right now for the inside line as Infinger brings it across. 1 lap remaining here in stage 2.
Power Sports 1 and 2. Teammates probably content here to push each other to the stage finish.
Tyler Ankrum, 3rd in line, not a teammate, we might add. And those are the trucks I'm looking to make a move. It's this 3rd, 4th place.
Friesen moved up to the top. They're not going to have enough time, I don't think. We'll see. Yeah, they're not going to get anywhere. Because you can't push or lock bumpers. You can bump, but you can't lock bumpers.
And here they come to get the green and white checkers to bring stage 2 to a close. And it's going to be Grant Infinger with his 11th career stage victory.
They made it. They made it to the stage. And a great job by Grant Infinger. You mentioned it earlier, Vince. He's our regular season champion from 2019. The playoffs didn't go good, but the reason why he was the regular season champion were moves like that, getting those stage points. He won the most of anyone last year.
Surprised that we didn't wad him up there a couple of times. It looked like it was about to happen. But they got it to the end of stage 2, and Grant Infinger plays his first stage win.
Remember that time half of Michael Waltrip's spoiler fell off and he won the truck race at Daytona? Hey, this is random, but did you know Vince McMahon owns a yacht called the Sexy Bitch? The more you know. The name of his yacht is the Sexy Bitch. I don't know why I retained that information, but boy, that's very Vince McMahon. Oh man, I just fucked up and thought about that pizza I ate earlier. Ugh. It was good at the time, but I really don't like it now. Oh, John Andretti tribute. That's cool. I like John Andretti. He's a good dude. More commercials. I unmuted because the John Andretti thing, but the John Andretti thing was silent. Alright, man, I really want to play Friday the 13th, but I'm struggling. Trying to make it. Oh, they're back.
Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. Stage 2 is complete. Brad Enfinger is your winner as he pulls into his pit box. Handling is pretty good. He wants an air pressure adjustment and 4 tires on the 98 truck. His teammate, the 99 of Ben Rhodes. Fuel, they want to keep that track position. That's what it's all about. They're holding him still in the pole. Alan, we go down to you.
A little tight for the 16 on the bottom of your screen. Fuel only for the 16. Look over to your right. That's the 26 with Tyler Ankerman. Times tonight he has described his truck as perfect. He says it's getting a little tight, but they're having trouble there on the front of that truck. 2 tires for the 26.
Everybody still has to pit one more time after this, obviously.
The different strategies, some taking no tires, others 2. A couple of 4s. All right. The strategy of coming to pit road.
Oh, I need to chill on my bed for a minute. And hopefully not fall asleep. Oh, I'm good. Oh, somebody lost a tire on pit road.
So you want your track position, but I think obviously the whole field pitted. So pitting here is a no-brainer. What do you do when you pit? Do you
I'm sleepy.
try to be the fastest off pit road to get that track position, or do you think tires were the best call? Because these trucks have been a handful. You saw veteran Johnny Sauter almost spin out coming off turn 4. I want 4 tires and a tank of gas on this pit stop. Give up a little track position if I have to, so that on that last stop I'm ready just to get a little fuel, and that'll be the fastest way for me to get to the checkered flag.
Right, and this is where the strategy is really going to come into play. I agree. Give me 4 Mr. Feel Goods, and let's go. But the strategy of this, 58 laps to go, we saw earlier they can go around 38 laps on gas. The window to take this thing to the end is going to happen quick. You can pit and do a fuel-only stop without going down a lap. Do some of these alliances, do you see the Chevys, do you see the Fords, you see a few Toyotas working together? Do you see them?
Derek Kraus too fast on pit road.
Do a gas and go. Get themselves out of that big group. Take your risk away of crashing in the big pack. Control your own destiny a little bit more. And then when the caution comes out, everyone else still has to pit to make it to the end. You cycle back to the lead.
See that tire being wheeled back out of the 40 camp, we're told, of Chastain. Zane Smith got the free pass. The 19 of Derek Kraus penalized for too fast.
Okay, they're going to commercial. Put my television remotes on the other side of the room, and I'm chilling on my bed for a minute, so we're just going to have to deal with the commercials in the background.
The kids went sledding right there. This used to be a shed. Now, it's where they get breakfast. This is more than just
Free advertising for whatever this is.
Kraus family runs with us on a John Deere 1 Series tractor. His land isn't the only thing that should live on for generations.
I'm farther away from the TV, but I'm sure with this microphone you can still hear the commercials.
Get a 1 Series tractor starting at $99 per month.
I waited till they go green to get back in my chair. Oh, people. If you can avoid it, don't get up at 7 in the morning and go bust your ass at work. You won't be as tired later. Be lazy. Don't work. Don't work like me.
More mercy.
Save over 40 hours a month with Intuit QuickBooks, the easy way to a happier business.
I couldn't tell you who's going to win the race. Nobody looks that impressive. I think the guy who has the lead just gets the lead because nobody can pass on the outside without some serious effort.
It's pronounced.
So it's hard to say who has the best trucks. I think it's just a matter of teammates working together, manufacturers working together, and who can survive the bullshit that's going to happen here in a little bit, because you know somebody's going to do something really stupid. And if this stage goes green and this green flag pit stops, there will probably be a wreck getting on the pit road. Because it's the truck series and that kind of thing happens.
Thanks, Dad. Toyota, let's go places. It's official. Zilla welcomes you home because we're reimagining how people rent with tour scheduling and the most rental properties. That is awesome. Another way, we're helping you find and get into a home you'll love. DiGiorno Rising Crust Pizza now has even more cheese.
Ew, pizza, don't show it. I've ate too much today. Fuck you, DiGiorno. Them DiGiorno pizzas are pretty good, though. Okay, let me see if I can get out of my bed now. It's just like last year's truck race at Daytona. I was tired as fuck that day, too.
Stage winners already so far from this race. Let's take a look at those guys. Riley Herbst
Can't remember the last time I was wide awake during a truck race at Daytona. Just because I had worked that day.
Those Thor Sport teammates finishing 1-2 with Grant Enfinger and Ben Rhodes. Not a bad showing for them, Phil.
Yeah, Kayla, no surprise either. Remember, Grant Enfinger was our regular season point champion last year. He had the most stage points. That's what helped him get that title. Looking like he's going to try to go down the same route again this year.
Yeah, you know, and I said earlier, Grant was the guy that we talked about a lot last year, being up front, just not getting those wins. So, well, maybe tonight's the night. He's up front again. Maybe he can get it done.
One more stage to go. This race has been relatively tame so far, all things considered. Do you think that continues in this last going, guys?
They're trying awful hard to make some stuff happen. I'll tell you, these guys, it looks like to me like the trucks are harder to drive this year for some reason, Phil. I don't quite understand. They're not stable at all.
Yeah, the guys in the booth are talking about how those trucks are dancing around, and Michael said there's no way they can make it to the end of the stage without a caution, and they did, but we're going to see some caution flags on this stage for sure.
We know if patterns continue, it always gets really exciting towards the end of this race, so let's send it back to the racetrack, to the guys calling all of the action in the booth, and Vince Welch.
It's Daytona, of course we're going to have cautions, right? And we're going to have more than one, and it's going to be all the way. Remember, last year was the longest race in series history here at Daytona.
We can top it tonight. These trucks are evil to drive, like Topo Dot says. We're going to see cautions.
55 laps to go. God help me.
Push harder and harder as we get toward the checker.
Chastain and Sauter penalized for uncontrolled tire, and 18 Christian Eckes penalized for going through too many boxes on that last pit stop.
Interesting.
Final stage underway with Ben Rhodes on the inside.
Chastain's all the way at the back. This will be fun. Oh. They're hanging somebody out. Oh, yep.
Oh, there you see that truck on
They got Todd Gilliland out of the way. Smart move. Get him the hell out of there. That's better for everyone. Yeah, these trucks are pretty bouncy and ill handling. Austin Hill's going for the lead on the outside.
That's the 98 of Enfield, second line on the outside. Stuart Friesen, second in line on the inside. So Austin Hill and Ben Rhodes, 1-2.
Pushing through the triangle, please.
Yeah, stop pushing through the damn triangle. Don't be a Todd Gilliland. Austin Hill got the lead and went to the bottom and cleared Grant Enfinger.
Hill gets down in front of Rhodes to take the top spot.
But Enfinger's on the outside now, coming back. Wow, they're already starting to... Guys, there's 54 laps to go and a pit stop left, and they're already starting to race hard. 3 wide.
You know, we saw in the Busch Clash, Louis Johnson had the heart rate monitor on. I'm glad I don't have it on right now.
I'm really glad they dropped the heart rate monitor gimmick,
These trucks racing that
because they were getting way too carried away and infatuated with it.
You see this side by side in the pit road. You know, at this point, you know, if you're the lead of either line, you know, you're just relying on what's going on behind you. You're wide open. You're trying to side draft when you can to maintain position and being side by side on the front row, but you're really relying on not just the cars directly behind you, but the next 3 or 4 cars directly in line to do their job and push their lane forward to hopefully be able to clear what is the bottom line.
These trucks are really unstable. You can see it when they show the camera looking at him straight down the backstretch.
Sauter penalized for that uncontrolled tire, had to go to the rear, and tough to make your way back up through there, but he's got plenty of time to do it. Three-time winner, more than 50 laps remaining, early laps here in the final stage at Daytona.
You can see they're broken apart into two packs, the side-by-side battle for the lead, and then these guys trailing just back far enough to where if something goes wrong, they can yell the brakes and miss the mess. That's a strategy. That second pack is purposely laying back because they see the action that's going on ahead of them.
And you see in these races a lot, in all super speedway races, no matter what it is, there is a pack that rides back there, and it is a way to get a solid, maybe top 10 finish, maybe top 5 after one crashes. You typically don't see anybody that rides around the back win the race. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to win, or are you trying to get what is a solid finish?
The second truck in the outside lane.
Joey, I want to win.
Rookie Rafael Lassard. Alan?
I want to block 6 lanes like a jackass like you, Joey.
For Rafael to show off. The team told him, look, if you can show that you can hang and not be out of control, other drivers will work with you. Look where he is right now, running fourth late in stage 3 right now. People are working with him. He's showing what he can do, and that's what's important in this race right now.
You got that right, and he's doing what Joey Logano suggested he would tell.
I gotta admit, they're putting on a pretty good show for not being able to lock bumpers.
So far, A+.
I'm really impressed.
Check every box that he's trying to work on here at Daytona.
Oh, shit. Sauter just about lost it.
Loose, and the others with an evasive move to keep from getting collected.
Halfway through the race, 50 to go.
Like I said, I am a big fan of rookies making moves out there, because at some point, if you are the leader coming down to 5, 6, 10 to go, whatever it is, you're going to have to make a move. And if you've never made one before, how do you know what to do? You're most likely not going to win the race. So you got to go out there and try things.
Big run to the outside. 3 wide.
Yeah, Vince, I was noticing he's dropping back a little bit. I got looking in front of his truck, and it's way up in the air. That is not normal for a truck to lead a draft like that. It should be sucked to the racetrack. I think he's probably got a broken shim in the shock, and it's just not holding it down. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, that is weird. Look at Moffitt's truck. It's like way up in the air.
It's unusual to see somebody be able to do that.
Yeah, that's unusual for pushers too, isn't it?
Yeah, he definitely going to have the pushers to help, but this is definitely going to hurt his chances when he gets there, if he gets the opportunity to be at the front of this race at the end.
Remember, he was involved in that earlier accident, had some contact early in the race in that incident that sent Ty Majeski onto his lid. I wonder if they probably, with that contact, if there is some issue, maybe it happened during that situation.
That's strange. Yeah, Todd, that's why we love you guys in the studio. You've seen these trucks, you've won truck races, and Moffitt's truck definitely doesn't look normal. But a lot of them aren't going to look normal in a bit.
Infinger and Hill battling for the lead at the front.
And you see him come off turn 4 a second ago. That is the spot where no truck, car, whatever you have here doesn't want to handle at that point. That's where you're asking the most out of your vehicle. And where you see the trucks dance or move around a little bit off that corner. And that's where I see some trouble happening at some point.
Oh, Joey, you wouldn't know. You caused plenty of trouble.
That always looks so beautiful and so majestic. This is synchronized racing, and it just doesn't look that smooth to me. There's so much going on in this path.
You watch synchronized swimming?
Yes, and I like it because there's a trap.
Joey, you're going to learn some things about Michael that you probably shouldn't know during the course of this night. Inside of 50 to go.
They've calmed down a little bit.
Austin Hill,
still too wide, but
a year ago, out front, but being challenged. That's Grant Infinger, first truck on the outside. Rafael Lassard right behind it.
And you see finally that bottom lane pulled ahead, not by much, as Grant Infinger goes back to the outside of Austin Hill.
How about our Xfinity fastest laps of the night?
what about the Quaker State big one of the day?
There's some debris there.
Saw some smoke there.
That was all about.
Angela Ruck running inside the top 10.
Angela Rook, way to go.
Ninth in that bright orange 00. Remember, she finished 8th here a year ago in this race.
She's doing a great
And right as they
job.
compliment her, she about loses her shit off of 4.
So much movement in these trucks.
I tell you what, Stuart Friesen has his hands full right now. I watch it come up that corner every time it gets sliding up the racetrack, gets so close to that outside lane, and all it takes is just a little tag in the left rear, and that truck's going to go around whoever, him or the guy on the outside. So that is a truck right now that he doesn't look like he's got great handling capabilities right now.
Down to Allen on Austin Hill in that 16 truck.
And we know Austin Hill knows how to win. Last year's winner in this race in that 16. But the only coaching he's getting on the radio right now is don't get too far out in front. Don't get too far out in front. Joey, how much control as a driver do you have over that, especially when you're the leader?
Well, you got a gas pedal and a brake pedal, so you have quite a bit of control of what's going on in the situation. But you're relying so much.
Big move to the outside by Enfinger. I feel like that backpack's starting to catch this front group a little bit.
You don't have the push behind you anymore that keeps that momentum going, and all that air falls back into that rear spoiler. And next thing you know, you get overtook by Grant Enfinger in this spot. But that's something you got to try to do.
And this is what you were talking about a bit ago. The handling of the 15.
Whoa, that was almost bad.
I told you, man, that thing's out of control.
If that would have cut Sheldon Creed's tire, that could have been really bad.
It's just loose. Couldn't turn it.
Stewart's saying, give me room down here. He's stuck. He can't get out of that position either. He's stuck on the bottom. You got cars right on the outside. You got cars behind you, cars in front of you. What do you do?
Trucks, Joey. Trucks. Oh, shit. Todd Gilliland's back in the top 5. He's caught that lead group.
The whole time. Yeah. If I'm the leader of a super speed,
That's the last thing anybody wants to see behind him.
behind me hits the wall, I think I'll follow him all the way until
I'd pull over and let him take the lead. I wouldn't want to be in front of him.
constantly just looking at the runs and where they're coming from.
Guys, we talk about the yellow line as your friend here. I think these guys would like to stay next to the yellow line, but I don't think, as Joey was talking about with Stuart Friesen, I don't think their trucks will stay down there, and that could be a cause for a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, well, almost was in that particular incident as Friesen got up into the side of Sheldon Creed's truck.
Ooh, who's that green truck? It's like
17
wiggling
laps down
around.
here in the final stage. Riley Herbst won stage 1. Greg
Jesse Little,
Enfinger
yeah.
won stage 2. And Enfinger continues out front here in the season opener at Daytona.
You've been hearing a lot about
Okay, full screen commercial. I'm chilling on my bed again. Damn. It's a really good race and I'm enjoying it, but fuck me, man. Work kicked my ass today. I'm dying. This headset's a pain in the ass on my ears after a while. There's Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I'll never get to go because I'm poor. I'm poor. I don't get to go on cool vacations except for the one that I go on that I really shouldn't go on because I can't afford it. Like Dale Gribble said about that lawnmower. All at a price I can't really afford. That's one of my favorite episodes of King of the Hill. They steal Dale's lawnmower. Dale's up in the tower. If I'm going to be assassinated, I want Bobby Hill to take the shot because he'll put me down clean. And Bobby goes to grab one of the cop's guns and he goes, okay. Well, look, it's fucking Whitlock and Wiley on FS1. Well, I think Fox Sports 1 and ESPN both have way too many shows of people talking about shit that they know nothing about and really shouldn't be talking about. Or, I mean, you can talk about anything, but you really shouldn't get paid to do it if you don't really know what you're talking about. That's why I come on here and do it for free.
Having fun tonight. The Great American Race, the Daytona 500, kicking off the 2020.
Well, I don't even know what kind of... Hold on, let me look. Does it have a brand on it? I don't know. It's noise canceling. It's Cameron's headset that he gave me.
Day of the year, Daytona 500.
Sure as if you win. You both know that feeling?
It's a nice headset, but after a while it kind of bugs my ears. Because I'm trying to wear it to where my ears aren't completely covered so I can hear. Because there's no reason to have it on me like normal. That's probably not helping, but even when I wear it normally, when I'm like playing games and playing online, it still bugs my ears after a while. Holy hell, his hood came up. Get some Bear Bond or some WD-40. Boy, I tell you what, you need some WD-40 and some Bear Bond on that hood. I tell you what.
My next question, Joey, I don't know what your opinion is, but these guys could come to pit road any lap now.
Yeah, you're about in your window to make it to the end. They're all single file running the bottom, so maybe there won't be a disaster getting onto pit road, but keep an eye on Todd Gilliland. He's a worse driver than his dad ever was, and that's saying something.
And let me just give you a little heads up on that. These guys sometimes struggle getting to pit road
Ooh, God.
under green flag conditions because you can't see through the truck. Somebody lets off up ahead of you, and there's a chain reaction crash.
Some WD-40. 37 laps to go.
If he has maybe something going on with his shock, and I just talked to Spencer Gallagher, he's the team manager, and he said he definitely thinks something is going
Spencer
on.
Gallagher, that drunk son of a bitch. Wins Talladega in the Xfinity Series, fails a drug test later that week, proceeds to like never race again. Oh, big stack up, what the hell? That looked bad. I thought there was somebody wrecking up ahead. Well, we'll never know because Fox's camera work is terrible. But there was a big stack up there. And that backpack did catch this front pack. Like I thought they would. So now they're all running on top of each other with pit stops coming up.
Most likely it's going to be a fuel-only stop. Just enough to get to the end of this thing. That all sounds well and good on paper. But as soon as one car makes a mistake, slides the tires, then you got to put four on. Now you're out there on your own with no drafting help. You're going to go down a lap very quick as the draft is going, a couple seconds faster than you can go on your own. So there's a lot of risk in that move, but the reward is that you can take control of this race as a group. And that'll be interesting to see how this plays out. I'm excited to see this.
Whoa, God, Moffitt is all over the place. I think I've seen Moffitt jump out of line and go towards the wall more than anybody else tonight.
Going out there and just trying to make something of it. He hasn't had any success yet at doing it, but he's been making the moves. And some of the lack of success can be because that splitter is way up in the air right now. You know that's not where you want it to be. There could be a lot of drag headed to that car where he's not really good as a leader. When you're hiding in the draft, that truck might go all right, but as he pulls out into clean air like that, it's not the most efficient car.
Oh, there we go, Rick. Angela Ruck. Brennan Poole. And then she comes back down and takes the 28 out just because, good God, the 02's on fire. And the 28 just arca brakes into the back of him. Moffitt's in it. What a fucking mess. Well, the good news is they can all pit together and make it from here.
Because these tires get a little wear on them and they heat up. These trucks are hand somebody made a mistake.
See Fogelman getting out of
That dude's had a hell of a day.
the 28 of Doza back there as well.
And Moffitt's done, which is unfortunate.
Splitter's knocked up even more now. You get right rear quarter issues.
Yeah, I'll say.
Well, he continue to get aggressive here with this front splitter. I'd like to see a couple of guys jumping on that trying to bend it down.
At that point, your main goal is clearance the tires, making sure you don't have fender rubs so when you go back out there.
Who caused this wreck?
Keep an eye on the 00 of
Angela Ruck. Yeah, that's her fault.
Derek Krause, and that got it going.
She tried to squeeze in a tight position there, and wasn't quite enough room for her to do it effectively.
Watch the 28 just keep going and run into the back of the 02 here.
Doza bounces off her, and then
Look at this. Bonk.
I don't know what that's about, but the 02, man, you see just, you don't know what happened. If it knocked the carburetor off, as the fuel just gets on the headers, and boy,
I'm really sad Moffitt got caught up in that mess.
Several vehicles taking contact, and
Natalie Dicker's in it. I didn't even notice. There you go. Natalie Dicker, wreck counter #1 for the Truck Series season. Can she beat her previous record from last year?
in her truck. Quite a bit of contact.
look at Matt Crafton barely sneaked by. But
Moffitt almost got by there, but clipped in the left rear.
18 truck of Christian Eckes with a little bit of damage. Nice job there by Corbin Forrester slipping by.
This 28 running into the bet. Wow.
that on the 28 is the fire department.
Oh man, Joey Logano's on a roll tonight.
He was.
That's a pretty tough break for Tate Fogelman.
Watch in this sequence the 88 of Matt Crafton. How does he get through?
He drives.
Oh, so tight.
Experienced move by Matt Crafton, seeing the crash happening and assuming and guessing which direction it's going to go. And sometimes the best way through these things is not lifting and hitting the brakes. You got to get through it. And he drove his car right through it. And there comes the fire truck.
11 trucks involved in this one,
Including Brett Moffitt, man. He's had a tough night. Todd pointed out he had some suspension issues in the front. Now he's got damage on about all four corners. There's the 23 truck. What they're doing is working.
Still working on Moffitt's truck, but that thing ain't gonna run worth a damn.
Get all the tires clearanced. Get that splitter back down on the ground, hopefully. Try to make some ground. We saw in the clash on Sunday, you can take a really torn up car and go really fast with it if you get in the right situation. So they're not going to give up for sure.
well, and you want to just keep it rolling, Mike, because you never know by the time we get down to the white flag or we're getting close to checkers, there's going to be a lot more damaged vehicles would be my guess, and you might just find yourself in the mix. You see the 18 of Christian Eckes, who started third tonight, repairing some damage as well. Pit road is open. We'll go back downstairs and pick it up with Jamie.
And that's Grant Enfinger, the yellow 98, bringing it into his pit box, having a great night tonight.
Should be the last pit stops of the day.
Pressure adjustments tonight, and that's been working, and it looks like that's what they'll do again. 99, his teammate Ben Rowe, fuel only here. He's been a little bit tight tonight. They wait on the fuel, and they exit together, Alan.
A late call for the 16 on the bottom left of your screen for 2 tires and fuel. Going to wait for the crew chief to tell them when to leave. The 38, a fuel only stop. They're saying stick to the plan, fuel only for the 38 of Todd Gilliland.
Looks like one almost
Friesen's gonna have the lead.
15 of Tanner Gray.
No tires, it's fuel only. Well, Austin Hill took 4.
Busy on pit road. Jesse Little having to back up.
Jesse was right in the middle of that crash, did a nice job making his way through it in that beautiful number 97 truck.
Cool looking truck.
It is.
Little was inside the top 10 when they all came to pit road. You see just over 30 to go here in the season opener at Daytona. The Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series. The first of 23 races. It's worked out better for some than others. blood sugar.
Oh, it's a weird Viagra commercial. Shit, where's my remote? I left it over there. I got it. Mute. Now they're really going to start wrecking.
It's all about drafting. They're going to be 3 wide. They're going to be inches apart.
Hard to the outside wall, a big crash collects 4, 5, and 4 trucks.
Austin Hill of the 16 will win his first career race, and he does it at Daytona.
Austin Hill would like nothing more than to do it again. He currently rides inside the top 10. Had 2 races in the state of Florida last year, and Austin Hill won both. The season opener here and the season finale at Homestead. Glad to have you with us. The Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series with Michael Waltrip and Joey Legato. I'm Vince Welch, Alan Cabana, and Jamie Little down on pit road. And you see their upper left-hand portion of your screen, 30 to go. Under
30 to go. 30 more crashes.
Vehicle incident. And let's get downstairs, check in with Jamie.
Well, it's a good time for drivers to take a little breath, talk to their teams a little bit, and Ben Rhodes in the 90.
Say their prayers, hope they survive this impending disaster. Chilling on my bed again. Every chance I get. I don't know how the hell I'm going to stay up tonight. I'm going to try. I'm totally going to try. I can do it. I used to do this all the time when I was like 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, staying up a ridiculous amount of time was nothing. Now it's a struggle. I miss being like really young and being able to do that. Discovering that I could stay up for like 2 days at a time, but now I don't even attempt that.
He's my spotter on Sundays and is very, very good at super speeder racing.
I was proud I was able to sleep last night because I slept till like 1:30 in the afternoon and still went to bed at like 11 last night. And managed to fall asleep without laying in bed watching TV all night. I used to really struggle with that, but any chance I get to sleep now, I take it. I'm a professional sleeper. Professional sleeper. I'm really good at it.
Honoring the ThorSport 25th anniversary, so all 4 of the ThorSport trucks have the silver hoods. Great to have you with us, Joey. I hope you're having fun. And Michael Waltrip for the season opener here in the Gander Truck Series. And It's been exciting so far, and I think it's going to get a little more crazy before it's all said and done.
I'm having a blast up here. To me, super speedway racing is one of the most fun forms of motorsports to watch, but also be a part of. There's so much strategy. There's so much that goes into this. You know, some drivers come to these things and
Once
say,
again, me and Joey Logano are actually on the same page.
Yeah, maybe sometimes that works for you, but there's no secret that the best super speedway racers most of the time find themselves up front at the end of the race when it matters. Doesn't mean you don't always get caught up in a crash and bad luck, that stuff like that happens, but the ones that understand it the best find a way to be there most of the time.
And you know, you watched the duel last night on FS1, and you saw what was great racing, 3 wide, even 4 wide a couple of times, and you guys just look like you're so under control. Now things go wrong, obviously.
Stuart Friesen's going to be the leader here. That's pretty cool.
But these trucks just look more difficult to drive. Would you say that's a fair statement? Like they just
It'd be awesome to see him win.
I don't know. It's hard to say if you're not in it, right? I mean, there's a lot of things and different variables that could be, causing their handling issues. I can tell you, from me inside this Cup cars right now, there's a lot of times that those things don't handle very well. But you also have the best stock car racers in the world in them that can mask a lot of what looks like a bad handling race car.
We're thinking a lot about racing here in Daytona this weekend, but a huge day of hoops coming your way tomorrow on Fox. First, it's action from the Big Ten.
We've just about purged all the Cup drivers from Xfinity and trucks, as I looked at the entry list for the Xfinity race tomorrow, and I didn't see any Cup drivers in it.
Great games, and you'll see them on Fox and the Fox Sports app. College basketball tomorrow. 29 to go here at Daytona. The season opener, the Gander RV and Outdoors Truck Series. There's the Xfinity Series season opener tomorrow, and the Daytona 500 on Sunday.
Daytona 500, Sunday, 2:30.
Some of the highlights from earlier this evening that's got us to this point, and
That'll be the longest stream we've done yet.
Derek Kraus had to come to pit lane and
Probably start streaming for the Daytona 500 right as pre-race ceremonies are happening, like the national anthem and all that. I want to make sure that it's going to start on time. There doesn't appear to be any rain in the forecast Sunday.
Flips over. Check out those dramatic pictures of that truck sliding down the banks.
he was okay, thankfully.
I'm going to have a couple of friends with me Sunday, most likely.
There for Riley Herbst.
He won stage 1, and then as they came to pit road, Johnny Sauter missed the pit box.
A little bit of miscommunication between Johnny and the team. He said he thought he was looking for his pit board to be a horse, and it was a 13. And first pit stop blues here at Daytona.
It happens.
And then Zane Smith with an issue, and his driver's side safety net had come down, had to come to pit lane and get that attended to. And then the 9 of Cody Robaugh went around. Could have been much worse. He was able to keep it off the wall.
He never stopped driving it, did he, Vince?
No,
He
he
hung on to that baby all the way to pit road, and Grant Enfinger picked up where he left off in 2019 winning stages.
And then some penalties. It's the uncontrolled tire of the 13 of Johnny Sauter. Ross Chastain had one of those as well, as you see it rolling across pit lane.
Joey, what about all this fancy technology we have to catch y'all when you do something wrong on pit road? You see those beautiful fancy cameras?
Yeah, they're beautiful as long as I don't make the call on you.
Tate Fogelman with all kinds of issues. This was just part of the problems that he has experienced tonight, and we'll see more of it right here.
Yeah, they got a lot worse for Tate.
Angela Ruck losing control of her vehicle. Yeah, there was the worst for Tate Fogelman. Already on fire, and Brian Doza into the back end of him. 11 trucks involved in that one.
Including that 23 truck there you see on the bottom of the screen. Brett Moffitt has had some issues with his front end. Kyle Busch texted me and said he thought that was damage from an earlier accident that bent that nose up.
Kyle Busch texted Michael Waltrip.
That could possibly be
If I was Kyle Busch, I'd change my number.
suspension, but that was his guess.
I think it was a pretty smart guess. He would know.
Yeah. Got to get all the information you can get to make sure we understand everything that's going on out there.
going to go back to green. Maybe finish it up here in Daytona.
Another commercial. More time to sit here and get way too comfortable in my bed and make me not want to stay up after this race. You ever yawn so much your eyes water? I used to do that in church. God knows that some jackass in there probably thought I was crying because the Lord was speaking to me or some shit. But nah, dude, I was yawning. And when I get really sleepy and I yawn, my eyes water. And it looks like I'm crying. I promise I'm only crying on the inside. Dear Lord, baby Jesus, let these fuckers not crash every 5 seconds so we can get this race done. I want it to be exciting. I want it to be fun, but I don't want another 35-minute red flag or something. And deliver us from evil. Amen. Good, clean race. We know that's not happening. That's a cute dog in that commercial. I want another dog. I want another boxer. That's like my go-to dog. I've been around many boxers in my life. And they are the sweetest dogs ever. I love my mom's pit bull boxer mix. He's a fun dog. He's a big fucking baby, though. He's scared of everything. He's a pit bull boxer mix. He's the size of a car, and he's scared of everything. There's the PNC Bank commercial. Sorry, I was in my bed. I didn't even see this comment. Hey, what happened at Martinsville in 2015 in the Cup race to Joey Logano? Can we show a replay of that? I really like what happened to Joey in the Cup race that year. It was well deserved. Good God, 12 people in the chat. You guys must see that there's like 26 laps to go or something here. Gonna be 25 to go when they restart.
As we noted, when they come to the line and get the green, there will be 25 to go. And Stuart Friesen, who started 28th, we talked to him at the beginning of the race tonight about how far back he was starting, how he was going to get up there to the front. He's managed to do it.
Yeah, you think 25 laps to go, it's getting close to your bedtime. They run these things off in about 20 minutes. Don't worry about it. Just stay tuned.
Mikey, there's going to be like 10 red flags, dude. We're going to be here till like midnight. This is not going to go by fast. No matter how much I want it to, because I'm so damn tired. Okay, 25 laps to go. Who are you cheering for? I guess I'm kind of cheering for Friesen, because I don't see Chastain up there anywhere. And Moffat's screwed. But Natalie Decker's still running. Still got a perfectly good wreck to be in, or cause. Enfinger got a big lead there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, they got him. They shuffled him out. He is in the sucker hole, as they call it. Never going to get tired of saying that. Yeah, they got him out of there. And fingers all the way to the back now. It was either go to the back or cause a wreck and take out your teammates. So he made the right decision to just go ahead and stay in the middle and get the hell out. Of course, you could barely see it because we have to be on these onboard cameras the whole fucking time. So now Friesen's in the lead, and Lassard is in second. Who'd have thought Lassard would be up here running for this? Johnny Sauter's third, though. Look out. He's probably going to win. And break Stuart Friesen's heart.
It's hard for the outside lane to move forward. It's hard for anyone to make a lot of progress. So, it seems like right now track positions can't.
He's not doing himself any favors trying to get up there into a third lane.
Lassard, so impressive, 18 years old, and he is not put a wheel out of place tonight.
Get up there in front of Ben Rhodes, please. I hate Ben Rhodes. I'm cool with anybody but Ben Rhodes or Todd Gilliland winning this race. I really wouldn't want Johnny Sauter to win either, but I can't deny that he's probably going to win. Because Stuart Friesen winning at Daytona is just too good to be true. You know it's not going to happen, right? Right?
Johnny's come from the back to the front twice. That's impressive. He could have the strongest truck in the race. Setting up there inside the top 5. Right down on the bottom.
Oh, and Sauter with a wiggle there, just as you spoke. I think the 26 get into the back end of Sauter, and Johnny had to gather it up.
That's another truck. Tyler Angels done a great job tonight. He's been near the front.
Todd Gilliland pushing somebody into the tri-oval again.
Ben Rhodes on the outside, getting some help from Todd Gilliland.
That's a hell of a push, though. He didn't kill him, so it's working. Ben Rhodes is taking the lead. Rhodes is your cousin? Well, I hope you're smarter than he is. I give Ben Rhodes credit for one thing. He's definitely improved a lot. It's just hard for me to forgive some of the boneheaded moves he's made in the past. I hold grudges, I'm not going to lie. Look at how many times I've been shitting on Joey Logano tonight because I can't stand him.
Does he make that move again or just settle down and run some laps?
Gander RB, 20 to go.
The answer is he's pushing. Joey,
Don't be suspicious.
And then you have that little short shoot before you get to turn 1. An opportunity to push a little bit and try to move your lane forward.
Stuart Friesen continuing to lead the way. He's led 12.
So if your cousin wins this race, I'm going to drink some chocolate milk in your honor. Right now it's looking good. He's got another push from Gilliland. Austin Hill's creeping back up there with Sheldon Creed behind him. And Grant Enfinger's already back up there. I'm a damn. Ben Rhodes is leading. Me and my big mouth. And we're at the Camping World, 20 to go. If they even call it that anymore. Oh, TJ's spotting for Ben Rhodes. I didn't even realize that. Well, Ben's in good hands with TJ being a spotter. Big side draft on Friesen. TJ's always talking.
Oh.
38 pushing in a tri-oval again. 18 to go.
The role of the
Chastain is 16th right now. Chastain had an uncontrolled tire penalty earlier, and he's not been back up at the front since. But Chastain's not even with the lead pack, unfortunately. There's 2 packs. This front group's broken away. Chastain's back in the other group. But if these fuckers all wreck like they're probably about to, Chastain will be in great shape. So hang in there. We got 18 laps to go.
Take that bottom lane. You know, he chose to stay with the help that has pushed him up there with Todd Gilliland. So an interesting move. They're working great together. He's trying to pull that whole lane up there. You know,
yeah, Rhodes and Gilliland are a hell of a combination right now.
He keeps choosing that lane, trying to help him along.
Now he's got himself quite a gap. He's going to be.
Yeah, Chastain, the good thing for Chastain is his truck is still in one piece. So he's got a chance because these guys are going to kill each other.
99 on the outside, side by side. They told him right after the last pit stop, hey, you're going to have to watch your fuel conservation.
Oh, whoa, look out. Saved it. Oh, Friesen's getting shuffled out, though. Friesen's stuck in the sucker hole now. That could have been a lot worse than it was. Kraus, he's had a tough night. Kraus is in 14th on the lead lap, though. I can't believe Kraus is on the lead lap in 14th after the night he's had. Earlier in the race, Derek Kraus felt he had a flat tire and he pitted. Went a lap down, got his lap back. He dodged a wreck, and now he's running up in the top 15. But he's not in the lead pack, though. About 12 or 13 trucks. Actually, no, they just caught this lead pack here. I see Kraus pulling in now. Kraus has caught this group at the front, but he's still got about 13 trucks in front of him. And now there's single file on the bottom. Yeah, there should have been a big wreck about a lap ago. That was nuts.
Gilliland continues to run toward the front, right behind the race leader, Ben Rhodes.
I hate Todd Gilliland. Please tell me they're going to go side by side. Yay, side by side. I'm going to mute it, though, because of commercials. You're just going to have to trust my play-by-play here. If you're actually listening to this and not able to watch, welcome. Hi, how are you? I'll do my best to relay the information. Right now, we got a train of single file on the bottom with Ben Rhodes, Todd Gilliland, Austin Hill, Sheldon Creed, Grant Enfinger, Lassard, Tyler Anker, and Riley Herbst. They're all, and Stuart Friesen's on the tail end of this group here. You got an outside line trying to form up in the back. It looks like Johnny Sauter, Ross Chastain, Derek Kraus. But they're too far back, and there's only 4 of them, so they're probably not going to make much progress without some help. Without some guys pulling up in front of them to bring them along, they're probably not going to go anywhere. Who's that moving up there? Somebody just moved up in front of Sauter and Chastain. And now Enfinger's moving up. So, yeah, the outside line's coming now, guys. The outside line is coming because they got some good trucks pulling up in front of them. So, Chastain is back in the lead group, and so is Derek Kraus. And Enfinger's pulling them along with the 51. Riley Herbst and Enfinger are pulling that group up to the front. They've got all the way up to about 4th place with Enfinger with 13 laps to go. Believe it or not, Natalie Decker's truck is still in one piece. She's still running, but she's nowhere near this lead group. I think she has a little bit of damage because a wreck happened right in front of her earlier, but she pretty much made it through and still running. Got a four truck single file on the bottom. Enfinger's pulled up to Creed in 4th, and he's side drafting him, trying to pull this top line along. Ooh, whoa. And Austin Hill just pulled up in front of Enfinger. So now, and Todd Gilliland just pulled up in front of Austin Hill. And now the outside line's all busted up because Enfinger went wide, and the 51 and the 13 drove inside of him. Chastain needs to get down there behind those guys. God, they're shuffling around big time. Okay, they've restabilized. The outside line stayed together. It looked like it was about to completely break up. But they stayed together. It's just now Johnny Sauter's leading the outside line. because Enfinger got shuffled out again. Here we go. They're back on. Actually, no, it's Rhodes. God, their trucks look so similar. They're silver. It's Rhodes. Rhodes leading the outside line with Todd Gilliland. Sheldon Creed and Lassard are on the bottom. But Rhodes has the advantage right now. 11 laps to go.
Ben Rhodes continuing to lead. That's Sheldon Creed on the inside. Rhodes on the outside.
Creed's done a nice job positioning himself. We haven't talked long about Sheldon. Hadn't seen him out of control much. One of the
I can't believe they made it this far without piling up the whole field. Still time. 11 laps. Coming to 10.
No, it's not. We agree. Joey and I agree. I'd say everybody in Daytona.
It's anybody's race, really. There's not been a clear-cut dominant truck tonight. I'd say the most consistent truck tonight has been Grant Enfinger. He's been able to come from the back to the front, and he's been the only one to really do it. And he's going to have to do it again. Oh. Jesus Christ. Another near wreck. Oh, my God. Jesus. Sheldon Creed's leading now, but Rhodes is getting... Rhodes and Gilliland are doing such a good job working together. That's been the best combination tonight for getting up to the front. Like I said, I think Enfinger's got the best truck, but Rhodes and Gilliland are the best combination of trucks. Raphael Lassard, oh man, that was almost a wreck too. And Rhodes is going to pull ahead again with Todd Gilliland. Gilliland's a little too close to his left rear that time. He needs to stay further up. You don't want to push that left rear too much. 10 to go, coming to 9 to go. More pushing through the tri-oval. I hate that. Rhodes going to screw around and win this race. I don't even see Enfinger now. He's way back on the bottom lane.
Because one wrong decision, you lose the race. You know, there's so much on the line. Everything's so close. You never know what happens to the end of this thing.
Raphael Lassard, the 18-year-old from Canada, is going to push Sheldon Creed up front.
And right behind Lassard is Tyler Ankrum, and Ankrum has looked good tonight as well. He's got a good strong truck in that orange and white.
If Gilliland doesn't wreck Ben Rhodes, they're definitely going to be one of the two that wins the race, I would bet. They keep pulling ahead at the start-finish line on the outside every lap. Oh, man. 8 laps to go. Crafton's 3 wide, way back on the outside. Might hurt that outside line a little bit. I bet the wreck happens on the tri-oval. Oh, my God. Stop. The tri-oval is the spot I'd look at.
That's Austin Hill behind Gilliland in that third in line on the outside.
That beautiful blue truck right now.
Could happen anywhere, though, of course.
Pull around his Ford help that he has in Todd Gilliland. He has the opportunity to go down to the bottom, and I believe if he goes to the bottom, that top lane might fall apart, and he's trying to keep his help there with him through the end of the race.
Matt Crafton has tried diligently on that third lane to make some progress to no avail. We've seen Johnny Sauter fall to the back twice and fight his way to the front, along with Grant Enfinger. He's had some challenges. Now he's trying to figure out his way back to the front.
Ben Rhodes out front.
I don't want to say anything because I could jinx them at any time now because they look like they're about to crash, but miraculously they haven't.
Second in that outside line. A much maligned
I can't believe that outside line is getting such an advantage.
And then on the inside is Sheldon Creed seeking his first.
6 laps to go. Ben Rhodes is leading. He's pretty much controlling the front 2 lines now. Getting an occasional push from Gilliland.
To be able to hang up there and kind of control this race right now with another great Ford behind him. You know, and here comes the push on the bottom.
Big push on the bottom coming though. And Rhodes is not clear, so Creed's probably going to get the lead back here. That Ford truck is Lassard. He's a decent pusher, but it's unstable. So Creed pulled ahead now. The outside line fell back a little bit. They're going to come back strong, though. Oh, there goes the 4. Save it, save it. He saved it. He saved it. No wreck. No wreck, and Rhodes takes the lead again. 5 laps to go. No help on the bottom. It's all on the outside now. The bottom line got screwed by that little spin there by the 4. 3 truck breakaway. Everybody else is 3 wide further back. Well, that's good for Rhodes. He's got his buddy Gilliland with him. Although, you know, that pack's going to come roaring back. This is far from over. The 4 truck, I don't even think Ankrum really touched him. The 4 truck just got loose. Look out. Friesen made a move. Gilliland blocked. Oh, Gilliland's blocking like a madman, and now Friesen's in the middle going to the back. Friesen is in what they call the sucker hole. And he's desperately trying to get back in a line, but he can't. So you can kiss Friesen goodbye. Oh! Rhodes just blocked the 38 below the yellow line. Infigur's back. Infigure made it back to the front again. They're 3 wide for the lead. And Infigur's got a lot of help behind him. Rhodes just right in the middle. He's got help, but he's in the middle. Todd Gilliland's got the lead now, but I can't believe Infigur's back. Rafael Lazard is in the 4 truck. Man, Infinger just will not go away. You think he's done, and then he comes right back. They're 3 wide, 3 lanes deep. 3 rows deep, 3 wide. If one guy fucks up, they're all gone. Riley Herb's just pushing Infinger to the lead. 3 laps to go. What a race. Rhodes still has the lead, but he's door-to-door with Infinger. And they both have equal amounts of help. And Todd Gilliland's got... Oh, there they go. Rhodes just crashed. Gilliland just crashed. Riley Herb, Stuart Friesen, Johnny Sauter, Jesse Little, Sheldon Creed, Tyler Ankrum. It's a big one. They all crashed. Tough break. But Infinger made it through, and Grant Infinger's leading the race. Todd Gilliland's in second with a damaged truck. He's got some heavy damage on the right front. So he's probably going to have to pit for that. Rhodes is done. He's totaled. That's tough. I don't like Ben Rhodes, but that sucks. He was driving a hell of a race. He was really making all the right moves. And him and Gilliland were working great together. But then Gilliland sold him out. So, NASCAR overtime.
Extra laps. The longest race in series history. The 18 of...
It was on the backstretch. You called it. They were right on the middle of the backstretch when this mess happened. Coming out of turn 2.
You saw the orange and white while Ben Rhodes surveys a little damage.
Actually, the wreck really started in turn 2, I'm pretty sure. But a lot of the guys ended up on the backstretch. It was right as they were getting through turn 2. Because Gilliland got blocked on the apron, I think, by Rhodes. Rhodes blocked Gilliland on the apron and set that whole deal off. I'd like to see a replay again. It all happened so fast.
Looking up the 26 to the record.
Where are they at? I honestly forgot where the hell they were at. I just got caught up in the wreck. Yeah. Middle of turn 2. Yep, it was the middle of turn 2, and then the wreck ended up on the backstretch. So. You were half right. And it was pretty much... Well, no, Sauter got into the back of Rhodes. Sauter got into the left rear of Rhodes, turned him sideways, and then knocked him into Gilliland. So Rhodes did not cause that wreck. That was Johnny Sauter. That was Johnny Sauter. It just looked like when it happened, the angle looked like Rhodes threw a ridiculous block. But nobody that sideways is trying to block. He was just dead loose. He busted his Carolina nut all over the turn 2 and backstretch.
Waited for the hole to open and then drove through it.
spot to get through these things.
And did you see right before Sauter went into the back of Rhodes, he bobbled. That truck
So for future reference, anybody who watches my streams, if you want to know what's happening, I can do your little play-by-play daily. Usually I just sit here and watch and react because I assume everybody else is watching too. But if you need to know what's going on, ask me and I'll tell you.
Look at the move by Hill in the 16, right around the outside of Herbst.
Ooh, did Corbin Forrester make it through? Corbin Forrester made it through, I think. Kamikaze Games. I don't care for Corbin Forrester, but Kamikaze Games has a logo on the car, so on the truck. Damn, I took everybody out. I think Creed just spun out, though. I think he might be okay. Corbin Forrester just scraped the wall. Enfinger and Austin Hill came out of this like champs. Ross Chastain and Derek Kraus made it through. See, I told you. If a wreck happened, they'd be in good shape.
Tough night for Christian Eckes in that 18 team. A lot of damage done. We'll talk a lot about this young man throughout the course of the season, though. He's such a talented driver and an outstanding team, Cobblish Motorsports. The crew chief is Rudy Fugle.
Rudy Fugle.
Tough night for Cobblish Motorsports.
They love Rudy Fugle.
Have been torn up.
Glad they're not red flagging it.
So Enfinger out front with
Although this race has gotten good, I don't really feel sleepy anymore.
We lost a lot of Fords, Vince.
Yep.
They took the brunt of the blow in that accident.
Well, Chastain can run the race he wants to run now because a lot of guys have been taken out. He doesn't have to worry about helping Chevrolets very much because he's the top running Chevrolet right now. Zane Smith is in 6th, Jordan Anderson 7th, according to the current running order. All I know is that Enfinger and Austin Hill are going to be up front. Gilliland's got damage, but he's in 2nd.
Risky, right? I don't know if it actually helps them win the race if they do that. Yeah. It's risky for 1 and 2. I don't know if it finishes the job. There's somebody out there that said the what? The okie dokie. If you were watching at the beginning of the race, that's when 2 teammates pull the trigger. I made this word up. I didn't make up the word okie dokie, but the definition of it, at least today, is when 2 teammates decide to let each other in to try to establish control of the race, possibly on the bottom lane.
It's not a. I mean, it's not an official term. It's Joey. It's Joey term. He's running with him.
And you saw the 52 of Friesen losing rubber off his truck.
Natalie Decker still running. No, Johnny, you kind of turned him. He was a little loose, but you definitely turned him. It was an accident.
Johnny agrees with me, and I think
it's a little bit of both.
I know that he lost some momentum. I think the truck got a little bit free, and Johnny was right on him.
They assemble the carnage and repair some of it best they can. Let's go back to our Fox Studios in Charlotte. Check in with Caitlin Vincey and company.
Ooh, yay, Caitlin Vincey.
Obviously, we knew the big one. It was going to be coming at some point.
Who would you rather, Caitlin Vincey or Daniel Trotta? Let's be real scumbags here. You sexist pigs. Okay, let's be fair. Who would you rather, Parker Kligerman or Jeff Gordon?
Yeah, so we still have a bit of this race left to go, NASCAR overtime. What are we thinking about? Who could potentially pull this thing off, guys?
Well, I think Grant Enfinger has had the fastest truck the whole race and made a mistake and got hung out. Made his way back to the
Nah, a better one would have been Jamie McMurray or Parker Kligerman.
So I'm going with Enfinger.
And he may be the only guy without much damage, too, because some of the other guys that made it through, like Matt Crafton, he was against the outside wall prior to getting through. Looked like Grant Enfinger got through there unscathed.
But do we think this is the end of the cautions for the night? We've been talking about this.
Without that, I mean, certainly.
I hope so, but there's laps left and there's still trucks left, so there's probably another caution lane out there.
And there's going to be a lot of damage.
Is that Derek Kraus in fourth now after all this is cycled through?
What Eric Jones and Denny Hamlin did in the Busch Clash, so nobody is out of this thing yet for sure.
Yeah, and when you
Ross Chastain is up there now. Yeah, Chastain and Derek Kraus are in the top 5. Third and fourth because Gilliland had to pit for that damage he had on his right front.
The trucks are to drive, and the guys have done a great job of not letting this happen to this point.
Yeah, I totally agree. Those trucks really look like they're a handful. We talk about them staying against a double yellow line. Not many of them can.
All right, well, we still have some racing left to go. Let's send it back to the racetrack. Okie doke. That's to you, Joey Logano.
Okie doke,
Excuse me.
they mean two completely different things.
Exactly, yeah. It's not what I said at all. You got it completely wrong.
Well, the one thing I think we could probably all agree on, probably not.
Enfinger, Hill, Chastain, Kraus, Gilliland, Zane Smith, Jordan Anderson. Natalie Decker in 10th. Natalie Decker is probably going to get a top 10.
Have been eliminated. There's some damaged trucks that could go pushing up through there and make some noise. Grant Enfinger's been the fastest truck. Can he push ahead and pull that bottom line if that's where he chooses to restart?
Yeah, there you see the rules. Once the leader takes the white flag, the next flag ends the race. So it's not necessarily going all the way back to the checker. Once the leader takes the white and the caution comes out, that would be the end. So technically, it might only be one lap.
Let's hope they don't throw a caution 5 feet from the start-finish line and totally screw the end of the race.
Lassard, who had an impressive showing for most of the night tonight before he went around. Of course, this is just the beginning. Race 1 of 23. Next week, we'll load them up and go to Sin City. Las Vegas. The bright lights. And warm temperatures, we hope. In the deserts. Race number 2 of the season.
We see some great racing on that mile and a half, don't we? Love that trip. Put on an awesome show.
I'm going to be optimistic here and say we're done wrecking. Okay, we're not done wrecking. We're done with restarts. They're going to wreck after the white flag or coming to the finish line. I'm going to be optimistic. What was it Kyle Busch said? I'm not fucking optimistic. I'm fucking realistic.
We've had a couple of big incidents tonight. One, a 9-vehicle incident in which Ty Majeski went up on his lid, and another 11-vehicle incident that has brought out this caution. Let's go back downstairs, Jamie Little.
Jeff Hensley with the call here for Grant Enfinger. What a night it has been. What do you think? Are we done wrecking? Do you think you guys can hang on?
No, we're not done wrecking yet, I'm sure. No, I mean, our champion F-150's been pretty stout. We were a little disappointed in our qualifying run, but we knew yesterday in practice the thing would pull up good and drove really good. And so, we kind of put a little extra downforce in it for that and hurt our qualifying effort. But Grant's done a heck of a job. Getting where he needs to be, made one mistake there and got off the bottom and got caught in the middle, but man, he's just driving his heart out, and we'll see what happens. These guys deserve to win, and so does Duke and Rhonda, and we'll see what happens.
Heck of a job so far. We'll see if he can hang on for 2 more laps then.
Next time by, we are going green. They're coming out of the tri-oval now, so next time by.
Get that first win of the season. Remember, we talked to, heard from Grant early in the show today and asked about what's the next step for this team, this 98 team. He said, we need to win races. We were the regular season champ, but we need to win. And he's got his chance to do it tonight.
What about some of those stories that are up front? Ross Chastain nearly taken out in that early accident, but then also there's Derek Kraus out on the outside. Remember, he had that flat tire early, came to pit road, and also Zane Smith inside.
Natalie Decker is 8th.
The hardest man in NASCAR Truck Series racing, Jordan Anderson, has found his way up inside the top 10 with a shot to make some noise here.
And we talked about the strategy of laying back, right? You saw the trucks earlier, laying back for the big pack, waiting on that crash to happen. They're so confident it's going to happen that they're just going to wait on it. And now they find themselves in position to have a solid finish. It's going to be hard to come from 6th or 7th or even 5th to win this thing. It's possible, but it's going to be very hard to do that. But because they laid back, they have a chance of getting a good finish.
Right. Natalie Decker, Jason White, another couple of races that chose a laying back strategy. Now they find themselves in the top 10. But I'm telling you, there's going to be some comers from back in the 20th position. Crafton's patched his truck up, as has Moffitt. Todd going. I think those guys can make some noise. How far do they get? It just depends on how wide they can make this track.
Yeah, Ross Chastain had a penalty earlier tonight. Derek Krause, we mentioned he had an unscheduled pit stop, had to come in.
Still think Enfinger's the guy to beat here, but he's kind of outnumbered.
So it's difficult to get through an entire race at Daytona and not have to come through some adversity.
Grant Enfinger is really relying on Ross Chastain right now. He wants Ross Chastain to get the best start of his career. Grant needs that push.
Coming out of 4, coming to the green.
In the top 10.
How about that?
Lone Ranger out there.
Who's gonna help him out down the stretch?
Whoever it'll help themselves.
They're gonna get selfish. Is that
That's
just
exactly right. They're gonna use him up if they can.
The Toyota Tundra pace truck is off. It's NASCAR.
All right.
Overtime.
Oh, Enfinger spun the tires a little bit, but it didn't hurt him too much. He gathered it back up. Good push from Chastain. But they're even. Austin Hill's got a push from Derek Krause on the outside. Oh, he threw a block and Enfinger pulled ahead.
Chastain there in second. Austin Hill, the first truck there on the
Chastain's pulling up in front of Austin Hill and Derek Krause. He's got a good run. He can't make the move, though, because Enfinger threw a good block. So he's just got to push him down the backstretch here and try to set him up. Oh, now Zane Smith's coming to the outside of Chastain. Doesn't have a lot of help, though. I think Enfinger's got this, guys. I really do. 1 lap to go this time. They're going to make it to the white without killing each other. White flag. Credit one bank. Blah, blah, blah. I think Chastain's going to get boxed in here because Zane Smith and Austin Hill. Oh, Chastain! Oh, Chastain's in the wall. He saved it, but he hit the wall a little bit. He made his move and got blocked. Jordan Anderson's in second. Jordan Anderson. He doesn't have a good push, though. He needs some help. Oh, Chastain just about wrecked the whole field. They saved it, though. Oh, Jordan Anderson tried to fake him to the outside and fake him to the inside. Enfinger's got it. They're coming through 4. Come on, man. Jordan Anderson to the outside. He's going to side draft him. Oh. Grant Enfinger wins. Photo finish. Damn. Photo finish, Grant Enfinger. Derek Krause finished 5th. Damn, Jordan Anderson almost had it. What a story that would have been. I thought he had it when he made that move to the outside, but Enfinger aggressively doored the shit out of him. That however you pronounce that Robaugh guy's name, he finished 3rd. That was a hell of a finish, hell of a race. Enfinger was the man to beat. He had to overcome a lot. Chastain's probably going to be a little pissed because Enfinger blocked the hell out of him. I really wish Jordan Anderson won, though. That would have been so cool. Natalie Decker, 5th. So Krause finished 4th. Natalie Decker finished 5th. Yay, Natalie Decker. Coming out of 4, Jordan Anderson was up his ass. He did the Keselowski, but he went to the outside. Enfinger chased him down and doored the hell out of him, and that won him the race. Because if he'd have just let Jordan Anderson get away with that side draft, Anderson was definitely going to win.
Grant back into the lead. Jordan did the right thing by
photo finish.
Make it to where it's
that was a great race.
He's already at your bumper. Incredible race all the way to the line.
What a great finish. Wow.
Jamie Little.
And Jeff Hensley, we just heard from him, but just like that, you guys win it. We just saw the celebration with your team, Jeff. Describe what it means to win at Daytona.
Oh, wow. It's huge. I've been lucky enough to win here before. It's been 10 years ago. So, it's big. I mean, This race team needed this. We're so consistent last year.
Yeah, it's good to see Enfinger win a race, but man, I wanted Jordan Anderson to win. Yeah, no problem. You're welcome for the commentary. It's good hearing it from the perspective of another fan to give you a better. As a fan, I know what other fans are looking for and what they want to hear. And it was fun to call that last lap.
Such a smart race for these guys, and we will meet Grant in victory lane then.
Great race.
And its first checkered flag since September of 2018. He's right down there too, man. Just below our broadcast position. Cool to see the fans up on their feet enjoying this victory.
Boy, I tell you what, moving the spectators back at Daytona was a great decision. Jordan Anderson's getting hugs like he just won the race. He finished second.
To bring it home a career best second. I don't know.
Good man.
Could have done differently.
He did the right thing. It's just Enfinger did everything right as well.
The only thing maybe he could have done differently is keep going up the hill and maybe trying to get away from Grant Enfinger. They made a lot of contact. It looked like it hurt his momentum more than it did Enfinger's.
Like I said, the move to attach to Grant Enfinger was 100% correct.
Man, that was a close finish.
He didn't stay on his quarter as long as I would want him to.
3 wide, beating, banging, photo finish. They were 3 wide because the 9 truck almost got them both. I thought he was about to Ron Bouchard their ass and get the win. Great move by Enfinger there to win that race.
A full contact finish.
3 wide, beating and banging, photo finish. What more do you want? That race had everything.
What a way to begin 2020. A thriller at Daytona.
I'm going to stick around for these post-race interviews, because these are going to be worth sticking around for, I think. You know, it's a shame I'm not going to be doing this every week, but most weeks, yes. Yeah, that was one hell of a race. That was the best second place finish I've ever seen. So, way to go, Jordan Anderson. That was super speedway racing. Some people are questioning the ethics of Enfinger body slamming Jordan Anderson, but come on. Remember Ricky Craven and Kurt Busch? So I got no problem with that. I mean, yeah, he body slammed the hell out of him, but it was for the win. It was at the start-finish line. Whew. Just scrolling Twitter now, getting everybody's reactions, because there's a lot of great reactions to this one. Daytona's a great way to start the year. You're like guaranteed that at least one of the races is going to be a clusterfuck. But that was a good kind of clusterfuck. That was a good one. The Clash Sunday was absurd. This was really good.
Grant Enfinger with his third career win to open a Gander RV and Outdoors 2020 season, and it was a thriller by 100th of a second over Jordan Anderson. Anderson, Cody Robaugh, Derek Krause, Natalie Decker, all
Natalie Decker.
Let's go to Alan with the runner-up.
Yeah, Grant Enfinger may be the winner, but Jordan Anderson is the story tonight. Tell me about that final lap, the final corner. 100th of a second.
Man, there's not too many opportunities. I'm getting to see the replay here for the first time.
God, Enfinger body slammed it.
I'm almost speechless for words. I came here 2015 and emptied my bank account to try to come down here and run, and to be in a position, even go for a win at Daytona, man. I'm a kid that just wanted to go racing from South Carolina. Wally Rogers and all my guys, John Bomarito and everybody in the Bomarito Automotive Group. We got Case Steel, a new sponsor. First time with us, Capital City Towing, Sefton Steel. So many people, Randy Knighton, that believe in us. You know me, man. I'm usually not speechless, but God is good. You know, you look at our race team and the opportunities that we've had. And
it's Jordan
just
Anderson.
Because people have come in and believed in what we're doing and what we're trying to do, and God's put the right people in our path. And all you guys that follow me, man, on Facebook and Twitter, you guys, all you guys in America, it's Truck Night in America.
Truck Series not in America. I said that at the start of the stream.
Race the journey, and I thought I set him up good. You know, we tried to follow Rosser to push him, and I know he got loose, and I got on Grant's bumper there, come off a floor, and got a good run. I'm like, man, this is like NASCAR Thunder 2003 all over.
That's the greatest NASCAR game of all time. I love it.
But this
is my favorite interview.
To try to put into words what this means for our team, I had to move some money around.
He hit him with the NASCAR Thunder 2003 on the PlayStation 2.
This sport isn't easy, and I love.
Make that a lightning challenge. You got to get Jordan Anderson the win at Daytona with a last lap pass.
Support us from the biggest sponsor to the smallest sponsor. I'm not talking more than I should. FS1, Mark Smith, I'm sorry, but man, I love you guys. This is Daytona.
And he finished second. He sounds like he won the race. Love him. Hell of a race. I loved hearing that. And here's the winner. Can we get a Natalie Decker interview? She earned it for once.
What does this mean to you and this team?
Unbelievable feeling. 100 win for Ford in the Junior Outdoors Truck Series. So unbelievable for them. More importantly, the 25th anniversary for Duke and Honda, how much they put into this sport. You know, God's blessed us with a great opportunity to come out here and are able to pull it off tonight. So we had a great F-150 all night long. Wish Dennis could be here from Champion. He missed it. His wife, Mary, is having some surgery some Mondays. So we're thinking about her. But my mom and dad are somewhere up here. My wife is right there. It's a special day for us. And just an unbelievable night.
Valentine's Day, but take us
happy Valentine's Day. Holy hell.
As you can at Daytona.
I'm not even sleepy now. That was worth staying up for. That race was the cure for insomnia. Or for whatever. The opposite of that. Insomnia is bad. The cure for insomnia is bad. See, I'm still sleepy. I can't even say the right thing. I don't want to sleep now is what I meant.
That's what kind of sealed the deal for us. My buddy Ross gave me some good pushes at the end. I know he was trying to reach out on us, and I was able to block him. But just unbelievable night. Thank you to Jeff Hensley, Dick and Rhonda Thorson, Pop Tart with the pit crews, Josh Hankish, everybody that makes this possible.
Third career win, and it happened at Daytona. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go over to Alan.
Jamie, 1 year ago, Natalie Decker wrecked.
Oh my God, a Natalie Decker interview that's not after a wreck.
You are on top 5 here at Daytona. What went right tonight?
It just feels so good. We had such a good team effort and plan, and we all stuck to it, and that's what got me that good finish. And I just can't thank N29. They've been with me.
Highest finish by a female in Truck Series history till Haley Deegan comes in and starts winning races.
Sponsors me N29. It's his birthday, so I have to wish him a happy birthday. And I'm just so thankful I got to be here with Nice Motorsports, and I'm in a Chevy now, so I'm really happy.
Great start to the season for Natalie.
What a terrific finish for Natalie Decker. The best finish.
I give her a lot of shit, and rightfully so. Everybody does, but good for her. See, I'm not a hater. When people prove me wrong, I'm happy. So I was happy Natalie Decker got a top 5.
Exactly how talented they were getting to that finish like that. I mean, we had everything I wanted to see in a NASCAR race here at the biggest stage, the best race, Daytona. What a great night.
It was a great race. I had a blast up here. And coming to the line, 3 wide across the line. I think they forgot about the 9 truck on the bottom while they were racing each other. He almost snuck by and grabbed one. So just an amazing finish, great racing, some strategy in it as well. A lot of great things in this race.
And thank you, Jordan Anderson. I think you saw the emotion, the excitement, how much it means to have success here at Daytona.
It was special indeed. Grant Infinger, the winner by 100th of a second tonight here at Daytona. What a terrific way to get the start to this season. For Michael Waltrip, Joey Logano, Jamie Little, Alec Cabana, I'm Vince Welch from Daytona. Let's go to the Charlotte studios.
All right, y'all. Well, I guess I'm taking off. That was fun. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chit-chatting with me. That makes it better. Tomorrow, the Xfinity race is either at 2:30 or 3 o'clock. So 2:30, 3 o'clock, I'll be back on then because I'm going to do the Xfinity race. I want to say pre-race starts at 2:30, so it'll probably be around 3 when I get on. Who knows? I don't even know the exact start time. All I know is I set an alarm to be up at 2 o'clock tomorrow so I don't miss it. So I will see you guys then. Man, that was one hell of a race. And I'm so happy I'm awake now. Anyway, goodbye. Good night. It was Truck Series Night in America, and it did not disappoint.